Boo. Andrew jump scare. Did I scare you, you silly fucks? Let me move my microphone up so you can hear my soft, dulcet tones better. Like how I'm wearing a Phillies jersey. I literally threw it on right before stream because I was like, oh, I'm just wearing a white t-shirt and that'll look boring. So I put on a Phillies jersey to look less boring. It's a good story. It's good. I'm a great storyteller, guys. How y'all doing in chat today? Jason, congrats on being first. Excuse me. I literally just ate dinner. Brushed my teeth. Jason has returned. Congrats on being first once again. And I've realized 6:30 is not a good starting time for stream. Like, it's definitely like 7:30 is like the fucking sweet spot for stream. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be starting at least weekday streams like that anymore. But welcome, everybody. Jason, you started at like 5 a.m. Johnny, that's when I wake up and I have work. Also, hi, Johnny. How you doing? First time chat. Legendary chat. Also, Jason, that's not how quote works. That's not a quote. You'd have to add it into the... You'd have to add that quote, Jason. Remove the space. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you. You and your brave little helmet. Also, take the quote marks off. It does that for you. But if you just press exclamation point quote, there is a quote in there. I didn't say that, Jason. That's not how quote works. It's supposed to be something I say. You fucking retard. Johnny, I did not say that. What are you, the liberal media spreading fake news? That's a quote. Oh, shit. Here's a quote. Oh, wait, I think I have to put a space. Well, I could just do this because it's the only fucking quote. Oh, there are more than one quotes. Holy shit. We have so many people in chat right now. I'm not used to this. What's up, Ant? I'm the liberal media. See you on the front page, nerd. Fuck you. There it is. There's the quote. This WWE 2K25 showcase mode about to make me crash out. I'm so glad I don't play I'm so glad I don't really play sporty games outside of MLB The Show. Well, playing Class 09 is crazy work. Honestly is. That was a fun-ass fucking session. It's weird because, Hey, Johnny, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. We're only, 100 million more away from our fucking goal. Okay, it's I only said that because I can't do mental math in my fucking head. How many is that? It's got to be, 38? 38 away from 150? But yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Johnny. Hopefully we can hit 150 by the end of the year. I'm hoping. On the pace we're at now, which is I think I've gotten one follower per 2 months. We'll hit 150 in 2035. 1 million that's happening within the week. Facts. It's Money in the Bank match, and I'm playing against 6 CPUs, so they keep cucking me when I climb the ladder. That happens to me all the fucking time at MLB The Show. It just goes to show, I'll be pitching. Literally last night, I was playing Phillies against the Royals. I'm pitching a Zach Wheeler, and I'm pitching like fucking great game. Like it's not like a no hitter or anything, but I've allowed like one hit. I haven't allowed a single run. I've allowed like one run, and then like in like the sixth, they just start getting back to back base hits. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like why? I had to take him out and put in fucking Connor Brogdon because he's actually goated in my fucking franchise. God. But yeah, I have quotes working. Hate it when the computers put me in the cuck chair while I'm trying to get up the ladder. I have no idea what they do in WWE. Oh god. But yeah, quotes are working. I'm still figuring out a bunch of I feel that I can't English good. I'm still figuring shit out and mix it up. So you know, stuff's gonna get slowly added in as we go along. But yeah, quotes are there. That's a thing you can fuck around with in chat. Makes good engagement. Gets me that good engagement, guys. So I go up in the algorithm. This shit's on easy mode too, bruh. So you got to put that on the easy. This is like you got to do whatever the equivalent of playing MLB The Show and putting that shit on beginner mode and just smacking home runs is. You got to do that. Like fuck it. Like that's what I'd be doing. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I'm getting pissed off at MLB The Show, I'll just put that shit on beginner mode and then I'm just hitting home runs after home run after home run. And then I'm like, all right, I'm up like 152-5. I think I've calmed down now. Suddenly, Johan Rojas is going to be fucking National League MVP because he got 6 home runs in a game. How about Rojas, though? He's looked fucking great this spring training. I'm hoping he can actually fucking do something this season instead of, like, you know, strike out. Because he can field. That's fucking about it. But anyway, we're going to get right into Stardew Valley. So let me just load up the game here. I'm going to start with the game right here. Whenever I get mad at a game, I just look at the death screen until it's burned into my retina and I go. I feel like that's the average Elden Ring experience. Why is the game not launching? Stardew Valley. There are my mods. So they said Marsh is everyday center field, Rojas Nation, it's over. Did they really say Marsh is everyday center field? I thought the plan was they were going to platoon Marsh and Rojas in center. And then I thought it was going to be Kepler's everyday left, Cassie's everyday right, and then Marsh and Rojas would platoon in center. Thompson said it today. Oh, I must have missed that fucking conference then. Shit. Sorry, I removed Stardew Valley from your account. I just felt like you played that enough and you should try out a different game like FIFA 18. I will never fucking play a soccer game in my life. Soccer is not a real sport because I'm an American. I don't believe in soccer. Oh, it's raining. I thought it was... I thought I woke up in the game and it was nighttime. I'm like, what kind of fucking creepypasta bullshit is this? Hello, my lovely wife. Seems like this, I'm really happy about my heavy-duty boots. What in the fuck? Keep it up, that's the spirit. You found a star drop. Your mind is filled with thoughts of heavy metal. Your maximum energy has increased. Obased? Honey, I wanted to give you that fruit as a symbol of my love. Aww. That's so sweet. Now you're in the kitchen. Make me a fucking sandwich. God. Women. Am I right, chat? Notice, Pierre here. I really, really want a plate of sashimi. I'll pay top coin to whoever brings me some. Pierre. Well, at least he's willing to pay, the dickhead. FIFA fucking sucks. Don't even start. Ironically, FIFA has the best sports game. I've never played it, but I've from what I've heard in like the discussion of like the sports game sphere, I've honestly heard MLB The Show a lot when it comes to like best sports game. Like I hear a lot of people say it's probably one of the best sports games because it's just like the way it emulates the actual game itself. Can't be worse than 2K or Madden. I've never played Madden, and I do not intend on starting. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Madden is a fucking fever dream. Like, I'd like to, because I really do like football, but I don't think I care enough to. I gotta harvest a fuck ton of garlic, I almost forgot. Oh, a couple more trees have grown. That means we can get some more of these fucking thingies. Best sports game, and it doesn't include Farming Simulator 2024. I'm fuming. Honestly, Farming Simulator, goated. Never played Farming Simulator. Well, technically, I'm playing a Farming Simulator right now. Does that count? Does this count, chat? Chat, am I goated with the sauce for playing Stardew Valley? I won the match. Thank Christ. Thank Christ for your fucking TV. I could feel the fucking urge to just launch your controller through it. Get that urge so much. That's why I had to stop playing MLB The Show, because I did launch, because I fucking the one time I'm playing MLB The Show, I fucking spiked my goddamn PS5 controller against the floor and fucking broke it. Because it had stick drift and I had to buy a new controller. Did I say PS4 or PS5? It was a PS5 controller, which makes this story worse because that's like $70. You want to know something stupid? The fucking PS5 controller, when you buy like a new one, doesn't even come with a fucking charger. It literally does not even come with the fucking cable to charge it. Like, that's so dumb. That's gonna bother me because it's uneven, but I don't care. Maintaining all the relationships in Stardew while keeping your farm profitable is a goddamn sport. And of course, the showcase this year is all bloodlines, so they're just glazing Roman Reigns. Is Roman Reigns is the tribal chief, right? Like my knowledge of WWE shit mainly just comes from you. So, yes. All right. I'm gonna say my knowledge of WWE stuff really is just from what you send me. So I honestly have no clue about anything that goes on. Bug got beat by Cody. That's right. I remember that. And John Cena's evil now. Which is definitely a sentence I just said. Evil John, acknowledge me. Because I watched a bit of the Super Bowl this year. It was great. I had 3 Americans explain everything to me. 'Twas cinema. I watched the entirety of the Super Bowl this year, and I fucking jizzed in my pants because the Eagles were beating the Chiefs 40-6 at one point. That should have been the final score of the game. That's the worst part. And Vic Fangio even said this to the fucking defense, where he was like, "All right, like first half is an A+, second half you guys fucking sucked. Like you allowed this many like points and shit." The halftime wasn't pre-halftime was insane, dude. Like what was it go? What was the fucking score going into halftime? It was like fucking. It's like I know the Chiefs had nothing. Wasn't it like 27-0, if I recall correctly? 24-0. Okay. Okay. 27 was was something different. I don't remember. Yeah, 24 fucking nothing. By the half. That's sexual assault. See Adam Sandler holding his fucking head in shame while wearing a Chiefs shirt. I did not, but that sounds awesome. It's 34-0 until like halfway through the third, I think. It should have been a shutout, dude. That's the one thing, and even like I said, like Fangio said it to the fucking defense, where he was like, "Yeah, you guys fucking blew it after like the half." It's like I know like we didn't really allow a lot and they didn't win, but y'all gotta fix that shit. Sure, it's like he wants perfection from the team, which is fucking goddamn right. Like the final of that game should have been 40-0 or 40-6. Anyway, just hang on a second. I got it. Okay, there we go. One of the people in the call was a Philly native, so he was mad hyped during halftime. He just sighed and said, "My city is going to be on fire tonight." God damn it. He was not wrong. I was there during the fucking parade, and people were shooting off fireworks in the middle of a fucking crowd. Tell someone to fetch a frozen tear, you would pay for your time. I think I have one of those, just laying around. Parade was fucking awesome. I'm so glad I won. I almost saw like this one light skinned dude beat up a white woman. It was fucking crazy. Real final was 40-6. Mahomes was stat padding like a mother. Nah, honestly, like that, like the entirety of the fourth quarter was just stat padding for Mahomes. You live. I knew you backed the Eagles, but I didn't know you were in Philly. Yep. Right from Philadelphia. So Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, and I guess the Sixers. I really don't pay attention to basketball. And it's like nothing against the sport itself. Like I enjoy a good game of basketball. I just know the Sixers are fucking ass. Like that's why I don't bother. That's why Anthony stopped bothering. Nah, fuck the Sixers. I feel like at this point, they need to just trade. Like, okay, even though I know nothing about basketball and like the Sixers, I feel like at this point, they should probably just trade Embiid. The fact that I've never heard of the Sixers lets me know a lot. I think they really stopped being like a name that was like good in the league after Iverson retired or left the team. Like, I don't know what happened with Iverson if he like retired. They just nuke the team. Honestly, wish they would have moved the fucking team over to Jersey or whatever the fuck they were gonna do if like, you know, they didn't like let them build a new fucking arena. Fuck the Flyers. Nah, the Flyers are good. Don't you be hating on my Flyers. It's called a rebuild and they're doing what they're supposed to do. But not as bad as Sixers? Nah. Not as bad because the Flyers are actually trying. Because they're in the middle of a rebuild and they're actually rebuilding the team. They're getting draft picks. Like the thing with 50-year rebuild. No, not 50 years. First of all, the team has barely been around for 50 years. Secondly, they were good when they had Giroux. It's just they've fallen off recently. But they're doing what a rebuilding team should be doing. They're getting draft picks. Well, that's the thing. Like again, like I don't pay attention to the Sixers, but from everything I've heard and seen, it seems like the Sixers are like the way the ownership handled Giroux pissed me off. Yeah, like I can't really blame you on that. Like it sucks that he went to fucking Ottawa, but you can't blame him. Have a good weekend? Nice. Of course the fucking email's out in the rain. Same thing with Coots. Yeah. Coots is like kind of streaky though. That's the thing. It's like we need like a good center. Never surrounded them with talent. Yeah. Which like they're correcting. Like they have Mishkov. They brought up a couple good guys. And then traded the whole team. Yeah, that's like they pulled a fucking Miami Marlins. Like the Marlins made the playoffs in 2023 and then got rid of everybody. And we're like, hey, we're gonna rebuild. But like I was saying, like it feels like from everything I've heard about the Sixers, it feels like it feels like the Sixers are in a spot where they need to rebuild the team, but they're kind of just refusing to acknowledge that they need to. They traded Richards and Carter.
It feels like somebody wants to sell me something.
If somebody wants to sell you a fucking Sixers ticket, I think it's considered a war crime. It's like, I don't know, like everything I hear about the Sixers, it feels like they should rebuild, but they just refuse to. Like they refuse to acknowledge, like they're just trying to live this lie. Like, no, we could actually we could compete. And it's like, dude, Joel Embiid doesn't play. Like, Joel Embiid is the Mike Trout of basketball, dude. Like, it's so sad to say, but it's true. For like 12 years, made the playoffs, never made it past the second round, and we're just ass again. Yeah. Like, from everything I hear, it sounds like I feel like they should just build a team around Maxey and see what you can get out of Embiid on like the trade market or something. Maybe I'm just ignorant in something, I don't know. This is best enjoyed alone, don't you think? Yeah, well, this is my fucking fishing spot, so fuck you, Sebastian. Drafted Ben Simmons and Cole George, they couldn't even shoot. Well, I mean, the problem with the whole Ben Simmons thing is, like, you could never, like, when they drafted Ben Simmons, you could have never predicted that he would have ended up the way he did. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, when you draft a player, that's the risk. Yeah, that's the thing. He was supposed to be great. Like, I remember, like, people would tell me about, like, when they drafted Simmons all the time. They're like, yeah, like, when he was drafted, they were comparing him to, like, the next LeBron or something. But that's the thing with draft picks. It's like, you don't know if they're gonna work out or not. You know, like for the Phillies, Andrew Painter is probably like the highest, what's the word for it? The highest ranked prospect we have. And he's supposed to come up sometime this season. You know, Painter could be fucking phenomenal, or he could be a bust. You know, like, you know, knock on wood, hope he's not. But that's the risk you always run with draft picks. It's like, you don't know how this player is going to pan out when it gets to the bigs. You know, like, that was a draft pick that didn't work out. Like, he's hated in the city for valid reasons, but I don't think you can really blame drafting Simmons. Now, the Paul George thing is, yeah, he decided to never shoot. Yeah, that's, I remember in high school, my buddy coming in, he had a Ben Simmons jersey, and he was like, he came in senior year, he came in home, and he's like, yeah, bro, last night Ben Simmons made a 3. Like, Ben Simmons shot a 3. I'm like, good for you, bro. Like, I don't know what that means. And later come to find out, it's really not good if you're hype as shit over a player shooting a fucking 3-pointer. He has made 3 career 3-pointers. Are you fucking serious? That's so bad. That's so bad. Could you imagine if LeBron had actually signed with Philly? Because I remember when he hit free agency, like, for the first time, like, that was the big thing where I think one of the biggest rumors was he was going, because my friend Ishmael was telling me about this, and he's a LeBron fanatic. And fucking, apparently, like, LeBron was thinking about he might sign with Philly or New York because he wanted to go to the East Coast. And then his wife was like, yeah, I don't want to wear a jacket. And then he didn't sign in the East Coast. Fuck LeBon. Didn't he, like, invent the 5,000 point club a couple nights ago? Hashtag not my goat. Oh, LeBron the goat. I'm sorry, that doesn't sound like Allen Iverson. Who is snapping me? Oh, Garrett. Shout out my boy Garrett, for real. He's goated with the sauce. SmackDown is in Philly tonight. I'm lucky pissed I didn't go. I feel that. So I gotta book these fucking tickets to Florida soon. Because I know I'm gonna be pissed if I... Because I want to go down to spring training this year, like to visit my cousin and like stuff. But I gotta book fucking tickets soon because I know my window is closing on that. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't fucking do it. Perfect. Haven't really paid attention to the NBA this year. Shit is ass. Yeah. I don't pay attention to the NBA any year. I'll tell you what though, one thing I am disappointed I didn't pay attention to was the fucking Four Nations face off. Cause I'm like, oh, they're doing this instead of the All-Star game, so it's probably gonna be like that. I just won't pay attention because, you know, like with most of the teams, the All-Star game or All-Star week is usually like trash. And then apparently the Four Nations face off was like fucking cinema hockey. And I just didn't pay attention to it because I thought it would be like the fucking I thought it would be like the All-Star game. And then it wasn't. Four Nations face off was gas. I know. I'm honestly pissed I didn't pay attention. Same reason why like I regret not watching the World Baseball Classic a couple years ago. Although they did it, World Baseball Classic coming back next year. They did announce all the teams for it, and it's looking pretty. Like if there's like 20 fucking countries in the World Baseball Classic next year. You got like USA, Japan, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Canada, which I didn't even know there were enough players from Canada. You know. It's going to be exciting to see who gets into the fucking World Baseball Classic. Hope a couple Phillies make it. All depends on like who's healthy, I guess. Quiet you. Fuck you, Jason. I will not be quiet. Why are you telling me to be quiet? I'm literally the fucking streamer. I'm the one that's supposed to be talking. What? Fuck you first. Fuck you second. That's the one thing. Like, I want another Philly to get into the World Baseball Classic because, like, I so badly want a Trey Turner World Baseball Classic jersey, but the number he wore in the World Baseball Classic was fucking 8, and it's not 7, which is his number on the Phillies. Because I think it was like they were using his number from the Dodgers, because he was on the Dodgers the season before he came to Philadelphia. I don't know why he was number 8. Like, it was either because that was his number on the Dodgers or because somebody else on the team might have had 7. Like, I don't fucking know. All I know is, like, I very much wish it was 7 instead of 8. Because it's a very small thing, but it's going to bother me. Someone was 7, I can't remember. I'm actually curious. Why was Trey Turner 8 in World Baseball Classic?
Shut up, bitch!
Early available information. Team USA World Baseball Classic 2023. All right, let's look. Hang on, let's look at the roster real quick. Fuck, it doesn't give numbers. Here it is. Uniform number 510. Oh, Real Muto was in the... I completely forget Real Muto was in the World Baseball Classic. I already have his jersey, though. Well, I don't have Turner's, too. Tim Anderson. That's why. Wow. He gave up for Tim Anderson. Is Tim Anderson even in the league anymore? Did he even play? I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure JT played. I remember seeing him like in highlights, or at least like celebrating, which doesn't mean he played, but like, I don't know. I don't remember if JT played or not. I know Turner played because I remember we were texting each other during the World Baseball Classic when he was hitting those fucking home runs, and we were like, Trey Turner's going to be a fucking Philly. We were like, oh my God, Trey Turner was going to be a Philly. He got released by the Marlins of the lows of the low. Yeah, I was going to say, the last thing I remember Tim Anderson doing is getting released by the fucking Marlins of all teams. Which, like, you've been released by the fucking Marlins. And then was ass. He was ass before he got released by the Marlins. Like, honestly, that whole meme of, like, you know, like, down goes Anderson, down goes Anderson. His career dead ass fell off after that. Like, I'm convinced that him getting his ass kicked in that fight on the field is what ruined his career. Because it's literally when his career went downhill. Like, after that shit, he was just ass. Honestly, it's not hard to be the best player on the Chi Sox. Well, no, because it was weird. Because that's when the Chi Sox were good. Like, when that was, like, you got to remember, that was like 2022 when the White Sox actually made the fucking playoffs. Which is such a foreign concept to talk about right now. No, the White Sox actually making the playoffs, but it happened. Whether we want to accept it or not, it happened. You know? But yeah, he was just fucking... just fell off. Because, like you said, it's like, you have to really be bad to get released by the Marlins of all team. For the Miami Marlins to look at you and be like, yeah, we can do better, is like, that's an insult. Yeah. It's like... It's like, I mainly just want to get Turner for the World Baseball Classic jersey because he's kind of like my favorite Philly on the roster currently. Yeah. Depending... Like, I don't have a Schwarber jersey, but I don't know if I really want a Schwarber jersey. But I might just get it one, fuck it. Depending on if any Phillies make it in next season, which I feel like a couple will. You know? Like, next World Baseball Classic, I have a feeling Harper's probably going to make it in. I think Bohm could honestly make it, but whether he's going to be a Philly next season is the question. Because they keep saying that Aiden Miller is going to come up as a third baseman, but I don't know if that's, like, real or not. Because as far as I'm aware, he's played his entirety of the minors at shortstop. Like, unless this season in the minors they shift him to be like, hey, start playing third base. Move trade is second. Stop to shortstop, Miller to third. Yeah. Well, that's the... Yeah. Because like I was saying, like, unless they fucking... They would have to start developing him as a third baseman now, though. I'm surprised Bohm is still on the team, to be honest. I mean, he has one more year of control left. And after his fall off last season, I doubt a lot of teams are going to want to take a chance on him. Boehm's a guy who can be, like, he can be a doubles machine. The biggest issue with Boehm is his fucking attitude. And I've been saying this since last season. Boehm's attitude is his biggest issue. Because he cannot keep calm. Like, if he's going through a slump, he gets pissed off, and it makes the slump worse. And because then other teams see that, and they're going to use that against him. Like, Boehm's biggest issue is, and like that's the thing, it's like I've heard shit before that people have said like he's like a clubhouse cancer. Which is shocking because the Phillies apparently have like one of the best clubhouses in the league, but apparently Boehm isn't really a part of that. But I can see it where if he's not doing good or if the team's not doing good, he gets all pissy and shit and isn't fun to be around, which is another thing teams look at when they want to bring guys in. It's like, yeah, this guy's a good player, but if he's bringing down the mood of the team, because a lot of baseball, especially hitting, is mental, do we really want to bring him here? You know? But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season for Boehm. Because with Miller coming up and being projected to play third base, he has to put up insane numbers to like still be with this team once the season is over. Or even by the trade deadline, if we're being honest. But I feel like you said, it will probably be one of the more likely scenarios where they will convert Miller to like a third baseman, stop to short, and then trade a second, because Trey, as much as I love him, he's kind of like, he's getting older. Like, he's not going to be able to play shortstop for much longer. But the other thing is, though, because Turner has had experience in the outfield before. So one thing I thought about, like, if you bring Miller up as a shortstop, re-sign Boehm, keep Stott at second, and then just move Turner to, I think he used to play left field, or he might be able to play the whole outfield, but I think, because I know with the Nationals he played some outfield, but I don't remember if he was a left fielder or a center fielder. But you could do that, and I don't think that's really a bad idea, because that's the one thing where people have been like, we need more consistent bats in our outfield. And it's like, if you move Turner from short to outfield, you get, what the hell? Why did that happen? But if you move Turner from short to outfield, you get that outfield bat that you need. It's just a matter of, moving him to the outfield. Like, or unless you convert Boehm to a first baseman and put Harper back in the outfield. But I don't know if they want to put Harper in the outfield again. Like, I know they've talked about it, but with all this stuff about, like, because you got to remember, initially Harper converted to first base for two reasons. He converted to first base because, for one, we didn't have a fucking first baseman. And two, his longevity in the outfield, excuse me, was very much in question. Because, he had Tommy John surgery, and, he throws very hard and aggressive. And the thought process was, hey, if we bring him on the infield, he doesn't have to throw as hard. And we might be able to, like, save a little bit more of his career in a sense. You know what I mean? I don't know. The bottom line is the Phillies have some very interesting decisions to make regarding their future as a franchise in the coming years. He gave her to first base because he could never get to second base with his wife. I have no idea what's being discussed, so I'm making jokes. I was just about to say, like, wow, Jason's probably like seething right now because he has no clue what the fuck is going on. And probably most of my audience, because I imagine if you're watching a Twitch streamer, you're not really that into sports. Unless you're watching a sports Twitch streamer, which I'm pretty sure exists. Technically, I have been a sports Twitch streamer before because I've played a sports game. Imagine being into sports, kind of gay, bro. You're kind of gay, bro. Some miners were placed in the town, lost and found. Let's go steal them. I'm going to take a nature walk today. I need to get out of the house. All right, love you, babe. You better make me a fucking sandwich and give me a beer when I get back. Oh, what's up, Grandma? Good morning, dear. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. Who are you again? Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. The fuck is that? Here's the garden pot. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but only out here they can only house in-season crops. If you need more, they're easy to make too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. I gotta go. George's grumpy but doesn't have his oatmeal on time. He beats me. He beats me from his chair. I don't even know how he does it. Have a great day, honey. It's a toilet. Thanks, Grandma. I love you. Chat, should we throw away the gift that Grandma just gave us? Strawberries. Chat, should we poop in it? Chat, is this real? Chat, is this cum? Oh no, chat, is cum? It's like, is cum what? I don't know. Is it? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? How many records can my records break? More records. But I'm the best. But are you a different animal? And the same beast? What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? You're welcome. Is Bruno Mars of the gay? This is a reference. I know. I've seen Game Grumps. Excuse me. The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Which, it's funny because in that episode of Game Grumps, he mentions his friend Ashley sent him that, and then Dan's been married recently. I say recently, happened a while ago. but the girl he's married to is named Ashley. So I remember when like he first announced his relationship with her, people were like, "Is this the same Ashley that sent you the Does Bruno Mars is gay article? Like we have to know." I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? I feel like I know that reference, but I don't think I do. It sounds familiar. Meet the Fockers. I don't think I've ever heard of that. So I must have seen like a clip of it or something somewhere else. Or I don't. Yeah, I haven't heard that. I was about to say it. It's had like 3 movies. Good for them. Maybe 4. Well, damn. Lather me up and fucking fuck me. I don't know. What can I tell you? I'm a simple fucking man. What the fuck is the thing that Robin wants? Bring Robin a frozen tear. Do we have one? Yeah, we got a fuck ton of them. Lather me up and fuck me like a bitch, Andrew 2025. Well, yeah, Jason, that's what the new quote feature is for. You shipped it. Lather me up and fuck me and call me Shirley. Crisp air of the wilderness is all I care to know. I live out here by choice. I am aware, Linus. I am aware. Thank you for the quote, Jason. I appreciate that. It's locked. What am I supposed to do for 20 minutes? Hang out with you 2 idiots? Fine. Your literal humanity disgusts me. I guess it's just you and me now, black man. Thanks for the quote. Told you it was happen. Was met never a matter of if, only when. Be gone, bird! Fucking influencer carrying piece of shit. Hey, you brought me an item I asked for. Really appreciate it. Here's your payment, as promised. Better get my fucking payment, bitch. Fucking cut you. I was a bit miffed recently, chat. I was a bit miffed, and I'll tell you why. So a couple of my buddies, right? We're in this Phillies like group chat. And my one friend, menstruation? No, it's not that time of the month yet. It's a good season to start thinking about gardening, even for us non-farmers. But, so, yeah, we wanted to get a, my one buddy started up like a fantasy baseball league for people in the group chat, and they asked me to join. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I've never done like anything fantasy related before. So I joined the league, right? And I go to name my team, and I wanted to name it 13 Autistic Raccoons, right? Which is another story. But anyway, so I go to name it 13 Autistic Raccoons, but it doesn't let me name it that. And it's like, oh, you have a banned word in the name of your fucking team. So I'm like, okay. I probably can't call my team autistic, so I'll just do something with raccoons. So I just like, all right, 13 raccoons in a trench coat or whatever. Won't let me put 13 raccoons in a trench coat. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, is it the fact that I have a number? Like, a number's not allowed? I just put autistic raccoons, trying to bring the autism back. You know what I mean? That doesn't work. I removed the autism. I literally just tried to name it raccoons. It would not let me put the word raccoon in my fucking team name. And then I realized it's the last 4 letters of raccoon that are doing it. I'm not going to say it live on stream because it is a racial slur. But that's why I couldn't use raccoon. Can't believe you're racist to black people. Enter hashtag ban raccoon. But yeah, it's like, oh, I couldn't use raccoon because the last 4 letters of the word are used as a fucking racial slur. Like, it's so fucking stupid. But I could use the word autism. I could call my team the autistic whatevers. And that was perfectly fine according to ESPN.com. Like, that's fine. But raccoon isn't. And one of the made-up logos that they have pre-made on the website is of a fucking raccoon. So one of your logos that you made for the people to use is a raccoon. But I can't use the word raccoon in the name. So I was very miffed. I was very miffed about that, chat. Pelican Town Ledger box. It looks like the mayor uses this to keep track of finances. File for... Oh my I didn't expect to read the divorce book. What the fuck? Holy shit. I didn't expect to find divorce papers in the mayor house. Jesus, so that's where most of the town's money comes from. I was gonna say 50 fucking grand. Is that because my wife... Oh, is that because I didn't get the prenup? We're the only place in 12 states that lets people get divorced. Yeah, it's our main source of fucking income, apparently. I've learned a new power. Become friends with people a little faster. Oh, that's neat. Hello, farmer. It's been gone so long. I feel like a stranger. You heads of sex tourism, regular tourism. Well, you've heard of sex tourism, regular tourism. Well, here's divorce tourism. Great. Invite some friends over to a rock rejuvenation ceremony, but I'll need some crystals to channel the right energies. Do you think you can lend me a hand? What the fuck does Emily need? Ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, and amethyst. I might have most of that lying around. I'd have to check. Jesus. Ooh, I got escargot. Nice. Hey, squirrel. It's gone now. Goodbye, Mr. Squirrel. Actually, so fun fact, I was doing some post-renovation cleanup for a local jewelry store in town. This was high-end stuff. Ended up seeing a ring worth $92,000. Did you steal it? You don't have to answer that in chat. Just like DM me, and then let me know how we're splitting these profits. I wish. Yeah, you wish. I get you. I get you. I'm expecting that DM. I'll be expecting that DM later. About how you. I'll be expecting that DM about how you didn't steal anything. All right, where's this bitch one again? Ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, amethyst. So I have a ruby. I have topaz. I have a jade. I have amethyst. Do I not have an emerald? It said 3 doors would only open when all doors were closed. To enter, you had to show ID, have your face clear, and some other stuff. Jesus. Do I not have fucking emerald? Jake. I guess not. Shit. Now I gotta look up where to get emerald in Stardew Valley. Panning. And garbage cans, mines. Statue of Endless Fortune. The what? Apparently you can pan for something in this game. Oh, I have to get rid of that boulder. Huh. Doesn't look like the mines. The children yearn for the mines. I mean, I was thinking about going down to the mines anyway, so. Let's drop this shit off to Emily. Why are my paths just randomly like coming up? Fuck. weird. I wish Haley would have got a job or at least contribute to cooking and cleaning. I think she's hoping to marry someone rich. I mean, I got 31 G's in my fucking pocket right now, so like, she could marry me, but I'm not into bitches. Why are you cutting through someone's yard, you piece of shit? Animals so innocent, so sweet. If I don't look at them, who will? I just hope my chickens aren't too upset when I take their eggs. Yeah, they might be. I know I'd be pretty pissed if someone just came up to me and stole my child that I shat out. Responsible for the health of this whole community. It's kind of stressful. It's a pretty small community, and I'm fortunate to be able to build a good relationship with my patients. Whatever, loser. Is there a bundle in here that I can do right now? Actually, can I do any of the vault bundles yet? No, the one it's still the $25,000 one, and I don't feel like doing that right now because that will be most of my fucking cash. I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit richer. Why am I not using the fucking minecart? Be gone, birds. God, I'm stupid. Excuse me, fuck. Why did I just try to break a rock with my sword? We got the black KKK. Yeah. Nothing. Okay.
What's that on the bed? Socks.
Yeah. Say hi to my mom, chat. Is this a fucking quest item? No. I fucking have that one. Yeah, fucking purple mushroom or maple syrup. Give me my goddamn maple syrup. There is infested with gonorrhea. Just like my ex. Alright, these scary black men need to get away from me, please. The fuck is that? If I die to a fucking slime, I swear to God. A way down has appeared. Fucking where? Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. I found an emerald. Cool. I actually found the thing that I came in here to get. It almost never happens. Bitcoin? What about Bitcoin? Goddamn autocorrect. I said bitchin'. Fucking autocorrected. Literally the fucking... Oh god, it's a crab. It's a crab. It's not a rock, it's a crab. You can actually kind of tell the difference. Like the crab rocks are bigger. Ooh, and we got a ruby. Like this is a crab rock right here. And this is a regular rock. Watch. Fuck me then. I guess I'm fucking stupid. I'm just gonna go back up. Just gonna go and give Emily this fucking thing. So I can be done with it. Hey, it's Elliot. Say hi, everybody say hi to Elliot. Kinda new to this town myself, but I really feel at home. I moved here only a year before you. Yeah, and it's been a year since then, so can you really say that you're new? Can you read any of these graves, I wonder? Our beloved Mona. Morgana from Persona 5? Oh no. It's old and faded. Oh yeah, it's a corpse. Anabdunyu du posund snausaphanp otode nadu small vulonozol yen huat oletol. Sorry, I don't speak Italian. Goddamn Pam, it's oh well, it's 5 o'clock, so I guess she gets an excuse. Did all that for $1,000. Great. What time is fucking Clint store close? 4. All right. Oh, hey, it's my lovely wife. Fancy meeting you here. Walking back to our house. You just gonna fucking ignore me, all right? Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight, Jet. Ain't gonna be fucking me. Do I really only have I thought I had like 100 coal. What the fuck happened? Oh, I put it in the wrong chest. The fuck? I'm gonna say, I know I had more than fucking 7 pieces of coal on me. Hello, Kippy. Kippy is good. Good Kippy. Kippy, good friend. Let's go for some late night lake fishing. Nothing wrong with that, right, chat? This is nice. This is nice. Just hanging out, casting lines, getting fish. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat?
Shut up, bitch!
Fuck you too, Jason. Thought we were having a nice little moment. You went ahead and ruined it. Like a dick. Jason. More like more like more like more like more like yeah, fuck you. Here's a little tidbit. Originally when I was so like you know, originally when I started streaming, I was under the name Andrew IV Streams because that was like my original handle on like all my shit was Andrew IV. But then I changed it to Andrew JKIV because whenever I had to make a name with Andrew IV, that was almost always taken. So I had to add like 15 underscores and it looked like shit. So, and Andrew IV wasn't. But one of the names that I had considered, or not really considered, but I had suggested to me by my friend Kayla. Shout out to my friend Kayla, by the way. What are the names that she suggested to me when I asked her, like, hey, what do you think like I should name myself or rebrand myself as? Because she wanted to go with like the whole like raccoon thing because she knows I love raccoons. And she was like, oh, you could call yourself Drew Coon. You know, like as a player on raccoon. And I'm like, that's a neat idea. But much like the ESPN thing that I talked about earlier, I don't think that will be good. You know, using that word specifically and looking the way that I do. I wouldn't be opposed to putting like raccoon in my name some way, somehow. I'm getting a lot of smallmouth bass. I'm getting literally just the two same fish. Fifth? All right, it's 8:30. Time to go to bed. Oh shit, it's actually 8:30 in real life too. Which means it's time to go to bed. Sorry, chat, gotta call it early. 8:30 is bedtime. I don't make the rules, I just abide by them. Oh, I just realized this is session number 21. And Scott Lawton of the Philadelphia Flyers, who wore number 21, was just traded today to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now I'm sad. I'm very sad now, chat. Oh, wait, you know what I should do? Because I know I need hardwood. Hardwood. I need hardwood to upgrade my house. So I'm going to go collect some hardwood late at night. I just remembered that I should bring my sword because there are like enemies that live in the forest area here. I think I'll be fine. Holy shit. Snow! It's my boy Snow. Thank you for the 8-month sub. That's almost like half a year. That was loud as fuck. Was it actually loud as fuck? It's kind of supposed to be. Because everyone has to know that you're based and red pilled for subbing to me. Thank you for the resub. 8 months. That is almost. We almost have a child together. Snow, when our child is born, what should we name it? For what are we naming it? Fuck. Well, if it's a girl, I've always been fond of the name Ellie. No, I'm not trying to name our future daughter after The Last of Us. What are you talking about? Do not bring such allegations to me. Name it Cuck. Cuck or Cuckette. If it's a boring, name it Flyers. I'll name it Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux the second. It's like, are you Claude Giroux's son? No, I have no relation. My parents are just really big Flyers fans. Did the Flyers trade Giroux? It's a long story. Also, thanks for Scott Lawn. You're welcome. Thanks for whoever the fuck the kid you gave us in that draft pick. Not sure if it's good or bad, and I know nothing about Lawton. All I'm going to say is a lot of people were happy he was gone. Like, he's a decent player. I liked him. He did get a hat trick that one time. Yeah, Nikita Gerbecka, that's his name. Yeah, I've heard he's pretty solid. We got him in, I think it was a 2027 pick. It wasn't played properly by the Flyers, so maybe it's just a structure thing. Probably. That seems to be a big issue for the Flyers, where it's just the way the organization handles it. Like, I think similar shit happened with Giroux, but I think with Giroux, it was mainly a thing of we just never really built a good team around him after it was time to do so. Nick Robinson, I wouldn't be surprised if he got traded by the end of the day. Great player, just doesn't work as a Leaf. I think the trade deadline is over, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that, what the fuck, the Avs got rid of Casey Middlestat like that. Like the fuck. Oh, yeah. The Flyers sent somebody to the Avs. Where's Richard? Yeah. Who the fuck did we... I think we traded Eric Johnson to the Avs. If I remember, I think we traded Eric Johnson and we got like a draft pick or... No, I know we got a play. I think we got... Yeah, we got a... Excuse me. Fuck. Excuse me. Fuck. We got a player back because I remember it was Eric Johnson for somebody else. Smith, that's who it was. Giovanni Smith. Yeah. What the fuck? There's an alien? What the fuck? Why is there a fucking alien? Okay. Alien. But yeah, I remember that because John's fucking get him out of the country. They're still fucking out there. What was the tagline of fucking X-Files? I believe, or some shit. But yeah, because Eric Johnson and Giovanni Smith, they were actually in a fight like earlier in the season. I think when we went, I don't know if the Avs came here or we went over to the Avs, but they got into a fight when we played the Avs this season, and now we traded them. Must have missed that game. Sad, yeah. I don't remember it either, so I don't feel too bad. Cockle-doodle cock. Hello, wife. I hope you've been practicing your moves. Tomorrow is a flower dance. Oh shit, we gotta dance with our wife tomorrow. And assert our dominance by fucking her in the ass for everybody. Thanks again for one of them jump. Also, what the actual fuck? Marchand getting traded for next to nothing. Conditional second rounder 2027. That's basically nothing. Their fucking captain. Wait, they traded their captain for a fucking second round pick in 2027. Bruins traded Marchand to Panther. That's who they were talking. Okay, because I haven't been playing like conditional. Oh, that's Panthers might have fleeced that. Panthers might have fleeced that. Panthers might have fleeced that. But he's still good. Yeah, because I remember people were saying like I remember hearing the Bruins traded like a pretty, because he was with the Bruins for like his entire career so far, right? Because I remember they were saying like, yeah, Bruins traded this guy who's with them for like almost his entire career, and now he's like gone, like blah 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 blah. But I wasn't really paying much attention to it because I was mainly just looking at what the Flyers were doing. He's the last Bruin from the Cup winning Ross. Oh shit, he's been a Bruin lifer. God damn. That kind of fucking sucks. Rantanen type trade, yeah. Fuck. It will be perfect for my energy realignment work. I'm so glad I did not marry her in this game. I want to thank you with this special gift. I hope you create some wonderful items with it. Got a sewing machine. That's interesting. I will probably never fucking use it. I have this crazy new idea that I want to involve you in. It's called clothing therapy. Please come to the mayor's house today to see what it's all about. Love, Emily. Why do I have so many fucking letters? Tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in it yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest, west of town, where we hold the dance. Arrive between 9 and 2 p.m. if you're interested. Sewing is really cool, and this is it now. Nick's and Drury have been phenomenal for us. Cooper's got nothing. Then Carolina couldn't even sign Runtime from the Avs, so they sent him to Dallas, and he signed there. Dude, the Avs demolished the Canes in that trade. I'm not talking about hockey. How's the Stardew Valleying? Stardew Valleying is indeed valleying. I don't know what to do with this sewing machine. I should probably put it inside. Noise, hell yeah, hell yeah. This fucking... Can I put it in your art room? Wife? What the hell? Place cloth or dyeable clothing in the feed and materials in the spool to begin tailoring. Well, that's there forever now. I'm not moving it. But yeah, because another thing about like the Lawton trade to Toronto was the Flyers actually cleared up a lot of cap space. Because not only did we get like we got like a very good player from you guys, but we also cleared up some cap space so that maybe we can go out and sign somebody who's also very good. So yeah, just making moves. Melon. We gotta go to the mayor and see what this fucking flower bullshit that Emily's on about. Honestly, so glad I didn't marry her in this version of the game. Because, like, I have grown so annoyed with the, like, astrology, like, gemstone type of bitches in recent years. Got some new ideas to sleep on. Oh yeah, Snow, by the way, this is my goat. His name's LeBron. I'm so glad she's not my bitch wife. Yeah, quote that. Cultured name, hell yeah. LeBron has no milk right now. This is my other goat right here, Brady. It's realistic too. Fucking got him. LeBron, I think the other night he made the fucking 5,000 point club or something, didn't he? Like he has 5,000 points in his NBA career, and I think he's either one of the very few players to do it, or he's the first to ever do it. I don't pay enough attention to the NBA to know one way or the other, but I know he has 5,000 career points, and it's a very big deal. I did not follow anything basketball, so I have no clue what's going on. All I know is that the Lakers are insane because of the Luka Doncic trade. Yeah. And like the Anthony Davis trade too. I don't know if that was the same one. Basically the current version of the Gretzky Oilers, from what I understand, just unfairly good. Yeah, the Lakers are the dynasty team. They're the basketball equivalent of like the current Dodgers. It's like just like how did we allow this to happen? You know. Eggplant. What the hell does that thing? Hang on, I gotta fucking. The fuck, the MLB is insane with that. There's a reason we have a salary cap. The reason is the Oilers. Dodgers gonna show the MLB why it's needed. I feel like I feel like what the Dodgers are going to do is that they're going to show turns vegetables into pickles and fruit into jam. Okay. I mainly feel like what the Dodgers are going to do with all this shit is that they're going to show teams why they need to spend money. They're going because the issue. I don't think the issue is not having a salary cap. Because I feel like that's going to implode eventually. Like if eventually teams are going to realize that paying out the ass for all these fucking players is not worth it. Like you look at the Juan Soto Mets plays, you get a luxury tax or something. I think the MLB does have a luxury tax currently, actually. But like the biggest example I have is like look at the Juan Soto Mets deal. That guy Juan Soto is getting paid $700 million, and he is a mid-tier outfielder at best. At fucking best, he is a mid outfielder. At worst, he is terrible. Like in spring training, there was it was like a kind of like a routine fly ball that he had to play, and he fucking completely botched it. And I think the runner ended up being a double because he completely botched the play. And people were in the comments were saying like, yeah, this is you. The Mets basically paid $700 million for a DH. Like, how long is Ohtani's contract? Because he's deferred so much. It's insane. Oh, yeah. Ohtani's contract, I think, is deferred until, like, 2040. Because that was the thing where, like, the state of Los Angeles, like, the state of Los Angeles, the fucking city of Los Angeles was trying to get involved because they were like, hey, this contract is going to go past Ohtani's, like, time where he's going to be playing. And we still want that money. So, like, yeah, like they were trying to like change the laws or something about how like money's made or whatever in the city of LA. Jesus, yeah. But like I will say one thing with the Mets, at least they're not deferring any of Soto's contract, they're like paying it as it go. So there's that. But still, it's like because what people don't realize, I'm gonna rant about the Ohtani and Soto thing here for a minute. He's going to become more of a capitalist nightmare than it already is. Do it, bet. Because the thing with Shohei Ohtani that people don't seem to fucking understand is that Ohtani got the contract he did. Like, he got like a $700 million deal because he is not only the best hitter in baseball, he's the best pitcher in baseball. And you look throughout the entire history of the MLB, there are very few players. Like, there are players who have been good hitters and good pitchers, but never, they're the best in the league at both. There's only been one player in the entirety of the history of Major League Baseball who can claim to be one of the best hitters and one of the best pitchers. And his name was fucking Babe Ruth. And he stopped pitching because it was too hard. He stopped doing both because it was too hard. And he was fat. The guy ate like 10 hot dogs a day, drank 2 fucking glasses of whiskey, and hits like 500 fucking home runs in his career. Everyone was the, yeah. But that's the thing, it's like Babe Ruth, the guy who's like said to be the greatest baseball player to ever live, is the only other baseball player of note in MLB who was one of the best pitchers and hitters in the league. And the main reason we don't talk about him as a pitcher is because he stopped pitching, like, I think a couple years into his career because it was too hard to do both at the same time. He was like, I got to pick one. Ohtani didn't pick one. He's still doing both. He's coming back next year as a pitcher. So that's why Ohtani got this big-ass deal. Juan Soto, generational talent. I will fully admit it. As much as I am like a Mets hater because I'm a Phillies fan, Juan Soto is a generational talent. There's no denying that. He's a phenomenal bat. Yeah, fuck the Mets, honestly. He's definitely the greatest player to ever touch the game. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, exactly. But like this is my point where Juan Soto is a generational talent, but Ohtani is a once-in-a-lifetime player. Like I said, the last player that was close to Ohtani's level was Babe Ruth. And he's the guy who is like one of the biggest baseball players. Like in the history of baseball, he's one of the biggest. The Jays almost fucking got him too, dude. That I feel Allegedly. Because I think there was something where like Ohtani didn't even really go there, or like he was planning, it was planned to, but he never actually fully went, or some weird shit. Because I felt bad for the Jays because there was little shit with Ohtani, and then there was some other player who I think was in talks with the Blue Jays and then just didn't end up signing. So like the Blue Jays got cucked like the past 2 offseasons with like big names. I forget who the fucking other player was. It actually might have been Soto. Jennings came according to my brother, who has some loose connections to the time. They thought they were going to get him for a day or two, but he never really committed. Well, that's the thing, because it's like everyone kind of knew he was going to sign with LA. It was one of those things where, because I mean, it's closer to Japan or whatever, but like it's like it was just like, because I remember when the rumors were circulating, like, oh, who's going to get Ohtani? They were sure it was going to happen too, right? But it's like the thing when like the rumors came out of like, oh, who's going to get Ohtani? The entire league was basically not saying like, oh, it's going to be LA, but it was like, it's going to be LA. Like it kind of doesn't matter. Like everyone was thinking it was going to be LA, and it was. And now LA is going to get like every Japanese phenomenon like for the next 10 years, because they're all going to want to play on the team that Ohtani's on. Like that, you're going to see that happen where it's like, because they already did it last year with, oh, the fuck was that kid's name? The fucking pitcher. Yamamoto. You know, Yoshinobu Yamamoto went over there. I think the new guy that just went is, Sasuke, I believe his name is. There might be another player. I can't remember. But also like, who was that one recently inducted player to the Hall of Fame got robbed? Oh, Ichiro from the Mariners. 1 vote away from unanimous, from being like, I think the second ever unanimous vote into the Hall of Fame. Fucking criminal. Dude, like, what, dude, I'm saying, like, because like, Ichiro is one of those players where everyone knows, like, if you know ball, you know Ichiro. And people are like, yeah, Ichiro's going to be a Hall of Famer. Like, he should have been a fucking unanimous. He should have been fucking unanimous. Because it's only, who's the only, I think it's Mariano Rivera. Baseball Hall of Famers. Yeah, so currently, as it still stands, Mariano Rivera is the only person to have a unanimous vote into the Hall of Fame. 425 out of 425 votes went to him. Number 2 is a tie between Suzuki and Derek Jeter, having 99.7%. Suzuki was 393 out of 394 votes. Jeter was 396 out of 397. I'm kind of okay with Jeter getting cucked because I'm from Philadelphia, so I obviously hate New York. But even still, Jeter's a fucking phenomenal player. I can't. The worst part is the guy who did it doesn't have to fess up. It's Derek Jeter. It's fine. Yeah, honestly. Although he did date Scarlett Johansson, so guy's got game. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, how do you not vote? How do you not vote for fucking Ichiro, bro? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. This is the sports stream. I forgot about that. That was weird. Yeah, Jeter. I remember somebody because Jeter dated a lot of really hot chicks when he was in the league, and someone did here's they made a lineup of all the women Derek Jeter fucking dated. It's like, oh yeah, we got Scarlett Johansson at shortstop. We got this chick at second base. This chick at center. That was so funny. Whoever deserved to be banned from voting in the future. Honestly. I'm just hoping Chase Utley gets in, because that's my favorite. I might actually meet him Sunday, because he's at this convention that's happening around here in Philly, and I might go Sunday and get his autograph and shit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited. Chase Utley was always my favorite player as a kid, so this is going to be honestly very emotional for me if I do get the chance to meet him. But I'm just hoping Utley gets in. I feel like Utley has a very strong case. The last couple of years, ever since he's been able to be in, ever since he's able to be voted on for the Hall of Fame, he's gotten a decent amount of votes. I feel like he's got a great chance. Cole Hamels, I think, is going to get in. I want to see Jimmy Rollins get in, but I don't know if he is. I feel like he should and deserves it, but I don't know if he is. I'm trying to meet some F1 racers in June. I won't because I ain't spending too much money, but it'll be cool. That's the thing, man. That's the thing, because they're doing a thing. It's like you can get an autograph with Utley and like a photo op, and I want to get both, but both combined is like it's like fucking $400 to get both, and I'm like, I'm still going with Alex. That would be fun. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Alex. Like, dude, I went to IndyCar in Toronto. Got to be drive for free. That's the thing, dude. It's always the thing of like the conventions are like the easiest way to meet those types of people, but it's also like gonna be the most expensive. You'd have a better chance. I would probably have a better chance of like going like the entire lineup to. Oh shit, really? That's fucking awesome, actually. That's fucking awesome. Welcome to clothing therapy. Robin's like, fuck is this shit? You're probably wondering, what is clothing therapy? I'll try to explain. So many of us are struggling with personal issues, things holding us back from living how we want. It's important to me that everyone has a free and happy life, so I came up with a new kind of therapy to help everyone achieve that. It's based on the amazing power of self-expression. Self-expression is a wonderful healing tool. Did you know that? No, I did not. Clint's here because he's a fucking simp. Behind this curtain, you'll find racks and racks of clothes. There's endless options to choose from. Is it a fucking dimension? Is there a dimensional gateway behind that? Emily, did you summon a fucking dimensional gateway in the mayor's house? I knew these fucking gemstone bitches were insane. So I almost got ran over by Pato O'Ward and Roman Grosjean on their scooters on the way to the pit lane. That's awesome. I don't know who either of those guys are because they don't follow F1 racing, but that's a fun story. I remember AVGN, he told a story about like when they were bringing the Rocky statue back to Philly, he was crossing the street and almost got hit by like this limo car, and he looks down the street and it's the limo car that fucking Sylvester Stallone was in because he was like gonna be there at the ceremony. I remember that story. Yeah, he like just walks, just like, man, that asshole in the limo is like, oh hey, that asshole Sylvester Stallone. So finally, after that truly speaks to you, and put it on. Feel confident in yourself and your choice. You all have a unique style to share with the world. Shane, you're up first. Is there an outfit that's just beer? Because I'm a fucking alcoholic. Shane's just like me, for real. Age of Sam, just observe and keep an open mind, okay? I will not. I will call everyone in here a racial slur at some point. What the fuck? What? Nice outfit, you fucking fat. Got the don't come to school tomorrow outfit. It's a new side of you we've never known about. That's great. Go outside with confidence and show the world. Sure. Just walks outside. Man, I feel really confident. Bro, you look gay as shit. Just walks right back in. I don't want to go outside anymore. Everyone takes a turn. Oh no. Could Robin just strip naked? Could that be Robin's outfit? Okay. See what Demetrius thinks. Demetrius is gonna put another fucking kid inside you. I don't blame him. Mary Lou's gonna be a BDSM suit like Shane. Is that fucking Doctor Strange? Me next. Monopoly, man. Talk about purple hair and pronouns, am I right, chat? Oh? It's sweaty in here. Bro. Actually based as fuck. Bitch got the fucking Ashley armor from fucking Resi 4. Clint, you're up. Me? I'll do it for you. You fucking... Just tell her you love her, Clint, you piece of shit. She's gonna continue the crusades. Honestly, based. Gotta overtake Israel again. I'm gonna get banned for saying reclaim the Holy Land. Cute. Bro, your crush just called you cute and you're fucking depressed about it. Fucking kill yourself, Clint. Jesus Christ. Clint pisses me off because I see so much of myself in him. Like, I'm projecting so much, I'm not gonna lie. Look, just tell her you love her, you fuck. Well, that went very well. I just hope this experience helps everyone break out of their shells a bit. Andrew, yes, bitch? I couldn't do it. I don't want to break out of my shell. Oh, I guess I've been disturbing something here, aren't I? I understand. I'll leave now. Congrats, Andrew. Bruh, stop being a cock! Good morning. Like, that... Like, honestly, that scene made me feel so much worse when I actually did play the game because, like... I did marry Emily, or I romanced her when I first played the game. Now it just makes me angry because it's like, bro's just a fucking cuck. I don't want that shit. Start of each season, you'll have to remove the previous season's dead crops. It's easy with the scythe. What is this? A bomb. I just bombed the mayor's office. Oh no, I just bombed the mayor's house. Oh no! Oh, good morning! I'm glad there's not a fucking bomb-sized hole in your floor. I'm gonna go this way now. Oh. I just committed a fucking war crime. The turn where the Onion Man tries to blow up the world, so I gotta play that game again. I've never heard of Turnip Boy. Can I bomb the library? Let's learn about the secrets of the legendary fish. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion is ironically a phenomenal game. It's kind of Zelda-like. Ooh, I like Zelda-like games. Zelda's fun. I like Zelda. Fishermen speak of 5 rare and unique fish that can only be caught by skilled anglers. Once caught, they will never appear again. The crimson fish lives in the warm ocean waters of summer. It's been sighted on the far eastern side of the beach. The glacier fish, which only appears in winter, can be caught off the southern tip of Arrowhead Island in Cedar Snap Forest. Near where the river meets the ocean. The anglerfish has been spotted in fall, north of town where the river flows down from the mountains. There's rumor of a strange twisted fish that lives in the sewer. The final fish, of a species never caught before, is simply known as Legend. It is rumored that he lives in a log submerged in the mountain lake, and only ventures out on rainy spring days to nibble at the frog's eggs. Only the most skilled fishermen can hope to catch this one. Train at fishing and be persistent, and eventually you will catch these elusive fish. Make sure to respect the water and don't remove too many fish from the ecosystem. What does that mean? It They released Turner Boy robs a bank while up. I still gotta play it. Isn't there an exploit to guarantee yourself a legend fist? There probably is, but I don't know about the exploits for this game. I'm very much a casual. Like, I just played this game and fucking hang out. Like, the main reason I stream this game is because it gives me a very good opportunity to just hang out with chat. I don't know nothing about this game and I get it in my feed, honestly. That's like everything. That's like everything, dude. Like, I get a ton of clips from, I got a ton of clips of, House in my feed. Like, on, like, YouTube Shorts and shit. Like, every day. I've never seen a single episode of that show, but I get a ton of the fucking clips. And I get a ton of them probably because I keep watching them and liking them. And it makes me want to watch the show, but I still have never watched the fucking show. Like, I've still never watched the goddamn show. There's no one in this fucking house. Like, what the fuck? Valley has a really vibrant and diverse ecosystem. That's one reason why I was excited to move here. Where's your fucking wife? I gotta talk to her about building my goddamn house up. What's up, you gamer dickhead? I was thinking, people will like skipping stones over the water. Eventually we're going to sink. You're so deep, bro. This house is fuck, I can't speak. This house is shaped suspiciously like a certain symbol from 1938 to 1945. What are you talking? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I think it would make for an amazing viral clip, but I don't know if the ending of my career is worth it. It'd go viral for 2 seconds and it'd be like, it would be awful. Don't do it. Oh, God. I'm not going to be like Elon Musk, chat. Cancel this guy. Chat, fish react this man. Oh, it wasn't a Nazi salute. He was giving his heart to the world. Uh-huh. Sure he was. Sure, it totally wasn't a sea kale. I have so many opinions about politics right now. But, like, I can't say them because I think I'll be put on a watch list. Then a certain VTuber would be like, this guy's racist despite debating a whole thread calling someone out just because someone else called them out in return. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll tell you later. Is it I'm not going to say the name. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Leave no tracer. Alright. Alright. I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but DM me on Discord just so I know we're talking about the same person. Just so I'm certain. Because I feel like we're talking about the same person. But I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Yup. Yup. Yuppers. That's who I thought it was. Yep. I remember seeing that tweet. I remember seeing the screenshot of that tweet on Instagram. Yep. That's exactly who I thought it was. Exactly who I thought it was. I remember re-downloading Twitter just to like that reply that you screenshot and sent it to me. That literally happened because I was venting to him at the time because I was off my meds. So he did that. Oh, Jesus. Depending on the time, don't worry. Off stream. Yeah, off stream. I messed up again. This kid can't fucking count. What a dipshit. This shit at least somewhat wholesome. Yeah. Let's say like this, like our chat isn't wholesome. We talk about like, we talk about a lot of fuck shit, but I genuinely like to leave politics and like drama and stuff of that variety out of it. For the most part. So I appreciate you keeping that. It's a page from M. Jasper's book. The creatures known by some as forest spirits or junimos are said to appear in abandoned buildings after they've gone to seed. As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim their territory, the junimos will undoubtedly appear. Folk wisdom holds that the junimos display some kind of resonant affinity with gemstones that are placed inside their little huts. Also, it's said that raisins are their favorite food, but they are too shy to take them directly from the hand. Of course, all these claims come from dubious, unverified sources. As far as I know, even the mere existence of these creatures have never been proven. So that's what the fucking things in the center are called. Wherever the reading rate is in Stardew Valley, that girl is bringing it down. Yeah, Penny's doing a lot of hard work trying to fucking bring it back up. God bless her soul. Yeah, definitely fucking tell me about that shit. It's been a while since me and you had a good yap sesh now. I remember we were fucking up till like 2 in the morning the one time. That was... I don't know if fun's the right word to describe it because we talked about like some pretty heavy shit, but it was a nice time. 2 bros hanging out. Oh, true. Facts. I've been working lately because I'm covering for the guy who runs the night shift. Oh, fuck. It's gotta be ass. So I'm working like 3:30 to midnight this week. Holy shit. Holy fuck. It's to stay late tonight. I hope you don't have to stay late either. Fuck. It's remote. Oh, okay. So I can just go to bed at... Oh, okay, that's good. I'm thinking it's like a fucking... like 9 to 5. Could be way worse. I'd riot, honestly. Wait, but this thing... Ooh, I can complete a bundle. I can complete a bundle. I can complete a bundle. Risky. Bundle of risky doo. I got some oak resin. I literally had to look through the Employment Standards Act today to make sure my work is legally obligated to pay for all my PTO, even if I can't take it. In Ontario, use it or lose it policies are straight illegal. Really? Okay. Because I know the company that I work for, they operate off of like they'll pay you out, but they used to be use it or lose it for a long time from what I heard until like kind of recently, which is why it's a good thing I guess I jumped on board when I fucking did. My work literally makes it so we all have 4 weeks PTO, but also makes it so more than one person off at a time isn't allowed. So they literally give out more PTO than there are days in the year and try to prevent us from using it. That's all. That's always the thing that fucking annoys me about companies. Like I remember like the company I used to work for, like before I had my current job, it was like a smaller like HVAC company, right? And you could ask for time off like months in advance and he would fucking bitch about it. Like my boss would fucking bitch. Like I would be like, hey, like it would be March and I'd be like, hey, in July, can I have 3 days off for like a trip I have planned? And he'll be like, you know, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck you guys gotta take off? It's like, bro, if you don't want me to fucking take off, don't give me the time. Like there are some people who I, like, it's literally a thing of, like, if they didn't have to give you fucking vacation time, they absolutely fucking wouldn't. Likely knowing that most people don't know that use it or lose it is illegal, so they won't ask for their rightfully earned PTO money. I spent 45 minutes looking through a fucking Employment Act from 2000 just to make sure I was right, and I'm glad I did. It's also illegal here to give less than a week of PTO unless you specifically request it. Otherwise, your work is obligated to give you a week PTO at a time. So I learned that today. Wait, it's illegal to give less than a week unless you specifically request it. Oh, so basically, they have to give you the total amount of time you have where you can take off has to add up to at least a week, or else it's illegal. That's based. Ooh, Autumn's Bounty. Hey, here's those little thingies. Apparently these guys like raisins. We should get them some raisin. We're happy to help. It's not our house after all. Hey, get your little Cosmudio language at it. What the fuck are you called again? What's the name of your species? I want to make up a slur for you. Hang on. Junimos. Get your Junie language out of here. Speak American. Little Razor Boy apple fuckers. If you request PTO, you have to get 1 week minimum unless I ask for less than a week for whatever reason. Oh. Oh, so when you request, so depending on how much, so basically like you have so you're coming to give you like 4 weeks, but if you request time off, you basically, you'll basically get a week's time off unless you request for less than that. I just realized this side of the fucking center is basically done. Holy shit. That's what the law says, at least. Huh. That's very interesting. I like that a lot. Chat, should I move to Ontario? Should I move to Ontario and take advantage of these amazing PTO laws? Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. Well, yeah, you shouldn't be getting high anyway. You're like 6. Not what the company does. We've got like 18 or so people on my team, so there's literally more PTO than months of the year. Jesus. Are those shoes made out of plastic? I'm bored. You're fucking... It's fucking white women, dude. It's fucking white women. It's just white women. Fucking talk of the town, Haley. That is interesting as fucking drywall. It hasn't changed much since I've been going. Well, except that you're here. And now I hear the voices when I sleep. Daddy, can we play jump rope? No! They're in the trees! They're in the... Just starts having a fucking PTSD meltdown and starts strangling his kid. Great idea can pass through your head when you least expect it, but if your mind is too busy, you might miss it. Well, I really must get back to my work. What, staring at the fucking river all day? How does that work? Who's over here? Oh, hey, Sam. Hey, do you want to hang out or something? Sam, get away from that bush. It won't let me talk to you. Sleeping feels nice, but sometimes I wish I could skip it. It's such a time waster. That's... Sam, you would love this VTuber I know named Chalky. No ideas have ever passed through that himbo's head. A carp frenzy in the mountains? Chat, should we investigate this carp frenzy? We got a crab. This is nice. This is nice. See, I love fishing in video games so much. Like, it's one of the most relaxing things. Relaxing. I know, dude. Like, fishing in, like, Stardew or, like, any game is probably one of the most relaxing things I've done. But, and, like, I would love to fish in real life, but I feel like I would hate it in real life. Like, having to get the bait and then get the fish off the fucking thing. I was honestly really happy when Sea of Thieves added fishing. Genuinely good time. Yeah. I'm not a fisher IRL. I kind of want to be. I think my brother used to fish a lot, but I don't know if he does anymore. Especially since he has a kid now. Like, fishing seems like a very fun hobby, and I enjoy doing it in video games, but I don't know if it would be for me, like, in real life. I'd probably have to, like, at least try it once. Until then, I'm fine with this. At least here I could sell my fish. I just feel bad for the fish. Yeah, there is that aspect of it. I don't feel too bad for fish, because, like... the hook out of their mouths is just like, not for me. Yeah. Like, that's like the gross shit, I feel like. Elvish jewelry. Okay. Just fucking fished up a elven ring. I'm a pretty boy in the body of a large fat man, for real, for real. You're just a pretty boy, Snow. I don't know what this in the body of a large fat man shit is about, but, you're a fucking pretty boy. Peepo shy. Oh, wait, fuck, you don't have those even. I was about to say, I'm like, what the fuck does that word mean? And I'm like, oh, wait, is this like a TT7 or like whatever the fuck thing? So TV, that's it. I set them up in Comey's chat at least, so I can meme more. Shit, I'll let you set them up in my chat. I don't know where to go to fucking set that shit up. Unless it's through Mix It Up, then I'll probably figure it out eventually. But I just figured out how to put fucking quotes into my streams and chats, so gonna have to give you a bit. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Get this fucker out of here. Jason! Get there. Where's my fucking mod? Mods, ban them. Jason, do your job. Yeah, what am I paying you for, Jason? Oh, I'm not paying you at all? All right, that's fair. That's very fair. Ban. There we go. I had to ban them because fucking gotta do all the work around here. Fucking Jason, freeloading piece of shit. You know, fucking guy. I'm just kidding, Jason. I love you. I'm getting shit in DMs. Based in red pilled. Common snow pirate W. Hey, my lovely wife, Leah. So much lovelier here at night than the garish glow of the city. Everything worked out perfectly for me. I'm very lucky. Maybe I'll, you're lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky tonight. Yeah, I'm not in the mood. Fuck! Damn it! Not again! Did you watch my video? The one about the vampire game? I did indeed watch that video. That was a good video. Fuck, did I not leave a comment on it? I meant to leave a comment on it to help boost the algorithm. Thank you. Not a problem. That was a very good video. It generally made me very interested in trying both of those games out, especially the one that you talked about that you thought was better. Because like it does look like a fun game. Ooh. Choose a profession. It had a huge spike, but now it's mad slow, which is probably expected. Yeah. Like that's kind of like what I'm going through where like I know like my YouTube VODs like Stardew Valley, 20 Minutes with Dawn was phenomenal. It's just got a lot less content. But it's a smaller game. Yeah. 20 Minutes with Dawn. I'll have to add that to my Steam wish list so I can remember it. But like the VOD I just uploaded it uploaded like a couple days ago for session 21 or session 20 of Stardew Valley. Hit like 20 views pretty fast. But you know, that's kind of like I think it's like kind of like my average view peak is 20. But it's weird though, because I have like fucking 3 videos queued up and like scheduled. And I'm like, I never have videos scheduled. Like I so very rarely have videos scheduled on my fucking VOD channel because I stream so infrequently and I'm just so lazy. VODables are hard to hit for the algorithm. Yeah, especially because excuse me. I think it's mainly because of like the length of the videos as well, which is weird because I remember a while ago YouTube preferred long form content, which it's the algorithm that shit changes like with the phases of the fucking moon. But I think it's like the length and just like probably how infrequently I really do upload. VODs are hard because it's the length, but it's also like you gotta like the creator usually. I never really watch VODs all that. Yeah, same here. Like I have my VODs up just in case people like catch me on stream. Like literally the only reason I have VODs on YouTube is because I stream games like in sessions and like continuations of shit. And so if someone's watching a stream and they're like, "Oh, I'm really interested," like, "Oh, like there's all this stuff going on, I don't get it," and it's like, you can go to my YouTube channel and get catched up if like you really care that much, you know. Or it's just because I don't really upload any content on like a main channel. This is just kind of a way for people to discover my Twitch. Even for games done quick stuff, I just watch the cut down runs and playlists rather than the full VODs. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I need to get more into making like I need to like stream more and then like make actual videos that's just like cutting up the VOD. You know what I mean? Like cut up the VOD to like an actual like consumable video because that's really what like if you want to, yeah. Yeah, because it's like the streamer that got me into streaming, Dark Viper AU, he's like a GTA 5 speedrunner. That's how I found out about him was like his cut down stream stuff. Dark Viper is fucking awesome. Yeah, I love him. He's a funny as shit streamer. Obviously, you know I'm always down to chat and give you tips. Oh fuck yeah, dude! Thank you so much. I always appreciate that. You like you are the number one person I go to or think of when I'm like trying to do like an editing thing, or if I'm thinking about like if I ever have an issue, if I have an issue with editing or I'm trying to figure something out, if I Google it and I can't find the answer, I'm like, Snow probably knows what to do about this. I'll just ask him. Like he's the expert. He went to school for this. That's really sweet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. You're fucking awesome editor. You need to resolve way more lately too, so I've been getting better at it. Oh hell yeah. That's the thing. Like I need to. So I remember watching like Dragon Ball Z Abridged like creator commentaries, and Kaiser Neko, their lead editor, said like the best way to like get familiar and get better at editing is to just go to your editing software and kind of just find out what everything does. Like figure out what all your tools do, because eventually you'll just start putting two and two together. Like, oh, if I do this with that, it'll do this and stuff. Like you'll kind of figure everything out. It's a great way of learning. Yeah. And it makes sense. It's like just figure out what everything does, and then you can eventually combine shit, you know? I'm planning on getting an AMD GPU next, and apparently they fucking slap with Resolve. NVIDIA's better with Adobe, but I'm sick of Adobe and NVIDIA's shit. Yeah, Adobe fucking blows. I never hear anything good about Adobe. The only time someone ever speaks positively about Adobe is when they tell people how they pirate Adobe shit. For my video, I was trying to make a short looping GIF move across the entire screen, but couldn't figure it out because I had to replicate the clip. That sounds hard, yeah. There's just like a lot of stuff that's like I just don't understand how to do, or like then I learned you can just put everything into a pre-comp basically and move it all at once. Yeah, like that's the stuff where it's like there's a part in your video where you have like Doom pop on the screen and then like it spins off to the side, and I'm like, look at that, I'm like, how the fuck does he do that? So the edit project from a video if you want to learn some stuff. Oh hell, I would definitely be interested in that. We could have like a call or something one night and sit down and do that shit, because that sounds like fun. That would be fun, yeah. Because mostly I've been using Resolve back when I was at Any Lessons with Snow in the server. Hell yeah. Because I don't know if I ever told you, but I made I should choose one of these fucking professions. Hang on. Befriend barn animals quicker, sheep proves wool faster. Befriend coop animals quicker, incubation time cut in half. I used the incubator once, and that was for the fucking dinosaur. So I guess I'm going to choose the shepherd. I'm going to do shepherd, fuck it. But I don't know if I ever told you, but I made a meme account. I don't know shit about this game. It's a fun game. You should get into it. I highly recommend it. It's very fun to just like, I just want to fucking hang out and like relax. But a while ago I made a meme account that's like based around like Philly sports, like, you know, like I was talking about like the Flyers and Eagles. I kind of fell off of it like when the Eagles were in the playoffs just because I had so much shit going on, and I haven't gotten on it again since. Oops. But I made a lot of like video edits, and a lot of them were through like DaVinci Resolve. And if you want, like, I'll DM some of them too, because a lot of them have like copyrighted music. Did you guys burn down your city when the Eagles won? Fucking A right. Fucking A right I did. That was fun. Dude. Fucking 40-6. That's the real final score. Because the rest of it was just Mahomes stat padding and trash time. 40-6 is the real score of that fucking game. The Chiefs deserve to lose. Oh, 100%. I planted these in a little pot out back. Ooh, spice berries. Grew that with great love and attention. Enjoy it. I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth. Have your spice berry back. Just gave it back to her. 100%. Didn't some refs get banned for betting on the Chiefs or something? So there was a scandal. So I didn't hear anything about a scandal, but the Chiefs 100% have been getting help from the refs. Like when you look at like, I forget what the fucking, what the fuck was it called? It was like something, I think, with like the point differential that the Chiefs had this year, like something with like how little points they have been scoring this year. But it's like every other team to have like that much of like a point differential between their games or whatever, it's like didn't win like above 3 games in a season, and the Chiefs were like winners of their division. It was really small. Yeah, because the Chiefs were fucking trash this year. But every time, if Mahomes was on 3rd and long and he threw the ball and it didn't convert, all of a sudden there was a fucking flag on the play. Oh, automatic first down. Like every fucking, it was a fucking joke, dude. It was a fucking joke. We should have gotten Eagles and Bills. Like the Super Bowl this year should have been Eagles and Bills. The Chiefs did not deserve to win that fucking AFC Championship game at all. I feel so fucking bad for what the fuck's his name? Josh Allen. What happened? I was in a phone call. Snow was crying. You didn't do your job. That's what happened. Did something happen? Code Jason Viewbot thing. I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits all on its own. It's considered luxury items when charging 25 gold. Marnie. That's good to know, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. Time to get up some garlic. And some taters.
Oh, like to completion?
Class of 09. Like, to completion? Ah, fuck, I would get some fucking more crops, but Pierre's is fucking closed on Wednesdays. Why is it closed Wednesdays? The Bills is... Still literally was crying in my dams. The Bills is the team most people from Ontario cheer for because they're the closest. It can milk me. We slap around the Sabres enough, so we like the Bills as a consolation. Make Buffalo feel better for real, for real. Yes, thank you. CJ said I told you I would fucking add that in. Yeah, like I like the Bills. The Bills are probably the AFC team.
Oh,
that are
like to completion?
Jason is gonna be fucking redeeming that all night. But the Bills are probably like the AFC team. Like if I had to choose like an AFC team to be a fan of, I would choose the Bills. I like them enough. Ship 31. I think the Bills are cool. Shipping all my garlic. Jason's gonna fucking cry when he... Who was the one team in the AFC that won less AFC titles than a team that isn't even in the AFC anymore? There's something like that, right? Yeah. I forget what the fucking stat is. But there's a team that's in the NFC now. And someone in the and there's a team in the AFC that has won less AFC titles than that NFC team. I gotta hang on. I can't remember, so I gotta look it up. NFC team that has won more AFC titles than AFC team. Of a division. Hang on. So I think I have the answer here, but I don't want to look like an ass. Southern Division. Okay. So the stat is, because of the way like divisions have changed over time, the Colts have won more division titles than have won more AFC East division titles than the Jets. The Colts have won 6 AFC division titles and the Jets have won 4. And the Colts are not in the AFC East division. The Colts are currently in the Southern Division, which makes no fucking sense. And the Houston Oilers, which are in, I think, the Western Division now, have won 4, which is the same as the Jets. Which, all right, I'm going to use this as a moment to rant about something. because I want to go off. I'm going to go off on a sports tangent right now, chat. If you will all indulge me. So, let's just look at the NFL standings, right? Let's go sports ball. Yeah. I'm going to talk to you about how the fucking... And I need the NFL standings and map of United States. There we go. Let's find a good map. This is a decent one, right? Yeah, this is decent. All right. So, what happened to the other? Okay, there it is. So, let's look at these divisions. We're going to start with the American Conference. All right. Put the ball in a place where the ball goes. Let's go. All right. So, you got the AFC East. All right. You got the Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, New York Jets, New England Patriots. That's a fine division, all right? Because Buffalo is here in New York. New York Jets, obviously New York. New England Patriots are up here in Boston, and then Florida's over here. So that's the eastern side of the country. Every team in that division makes sense. Now, the AFC West, you got Kansas City Chiefs, LA Chargers, Denver Broncos, Oakland Raiders, right? Now, LA's in California. Right, Denver's somewhere in here. I don't know. Oh, wait, Denver, Colorado. This is how well I know where my country is. Yeah. So you got, what division is this again? AFC West. So you got Kansas City Chiefs over here. Denver's over here. Then you got Oakland Raiders, which is now the Las Vegas Raiders. So over here. And then LA Chargers. Now, as Snow has pointed out, Denver and Kansas City are in the fucking center of the country. They're in the middle of the country. They're not out west, right? But they're included in the Western Division, which, all right, whatever. You can kind of say they're more west, like Denver's on the west side of the country, and wherever Kansas City lands in the city of Kansas. Actually, let's look at map of Kansas. Let's see which side of Kansas City is on, actually. If we can. Okay, Kansas City is on the east side of it, so yeah, absolutely the fuck not. You can't even, so that's... Kansas City is far east of Kansas. Brother, absolutely not. Yeah, so Kansas City, weird place for the division. But Denver, you can kind of make an argument for. And Nevada and LA, all right. Makes sense, all right? AFC North, all right? AFC North, let's look at this, all right? So you got the Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals, and Cleveland Browns. Now... this one's kind of fine. You got, all right, Baltimore, Maryland, right here. And you got, what else is it? The Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. That's both in Ohio right here. Pittsburgh Steelers right here. And they're in the, they're not as far north as Boston or New York. Okay, I can kind of understand north, but if you really go north, Boston's more north than any of those other teams. New York is more north than any of those other teams. Why are the Bills, Jets, and Patriots not the North Division? And why are these teams not the Eastern Division? Put Miami in the South and the Ravens in the AFC East makes way more sense. Yeah, it would make way more sense. Make this the East. It's not... But now, since you mentioned, so glad you mentioned the AFC South, because this is where shit gets very weird. So, South, you got Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Tennessee Titans. Sorry, Jacksonville is in Florida. That's south of the country. Houston is here. That's south of the country. Tennessee, south of the country. Indianapolis is in fucking Indiana. We're just smack dab in the middle. Not in the middle, but from top to bottom, that's close to the fucking middle. further east than Miami, or am I insane? Let's find that out right now. Map of Miami. I meant to say map of Florida. I'm fucking stupid. That is a horrible picture. What the fuck? Okay, I thought this said date bio instead of data bio. Let's see. Jacksonville is very high north, and then Miami is like, I think somewhere down here. Yeah, Miami Beach. File watchers, did you guys know instead of listening to this shit, you could be making a pipe bomb? This is a joke, by the way, VOD watchers. This is why I watch hockey. Shit makes sense. Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking Fort Lauderdale. I know nothing. But yeah, so that's egregious. The Kansas City shit is egregious. Like, but you know, overall, I feel like these divisions are fine. Like, I feel like the North and the East should kind of swap around. Honestly, you should put the Colts back in the Eastern Division and the Dolphins back in the Southern Division. Just makes more sense. Honestly, baseball divisions make the most sense. If like, because it's literally East side. It's literally like the East part, the middle part, and then the left part. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like overall, a lot of the AFC teams kind of make a little bit of sense. Then you get to the NFC. Well, no. Okay, I actually had a reverse. I looked at this a while ago. AFC teams are very confusing. Like, why are the Colts in the Southern Division? They should be in like the Northern or the Eastern Division. Why are all the teams in the Northern Division lower on the map than teams in the Eastern Division? Watchers, you could be telling your family you love them rather than listening to this shit. Tell your kids you're proud of them. If you're watching this fucking VOD, you don't have kids. Come on now. How much of a tell your parents you want to do lunch with them? That's a nice idea. Now, the NFC gets a little better than the AFC. So we're gonna save the Eastern Division for last because I feel like it has the most egregious one in it. So NFC West, you got the LA Rams, Seattle Seahawks, Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco 49ers. Now, Seattle Washington, okay, Western. And then you got LA and fucking San Francisco over here in California, all right. And then Arizona Cardinals right there. That's the western part of the country. Yes, that makes full sense. NFC North, Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. Again, makes sense. Like I'm seeing, Michigan, fucking Wisconsin, Minnesota, and then what was the other one? Oh, yeah, I got all of them. But yeah, they're all in the North. They're all in the North. It makes sense.
Like to completion?
We're doing this to completion, Jason. We're going through every division. NFC South, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Atlanta Falcons, where the fuck did the Panthers play? Why can I not remember where the Panthers play? Carolina Panthers, there you go. That's I lost the goddamn standings. Jesus Christ. Carolina Panthers, and then why am I blanking on the name? The Super Bowl was New Orleans Saints. Again, makes sense. They're all in this region. They're all in this little region here, which is South. Now, you get to the NFC East, my division, since this restaurant St. Louis for real. I almost said St. Louis Saints, I'm not gonna lie. But, my division, because that's the Eagles. All right, so you got the Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders, New York Giants. Now, already, this division, okay, yeah, that makes sense for the East, Philadelphia's right here. New York's right here. It's pretty close. Washington, D.C., right here. They're all in the same area. This division makes sense so far. And then, the Dallas Cowboys. They're in Texas. How? Like, how does that make any sense? The Cowboys are in fucking Texas. Like, I'm an Eagles fan, and the Cowboys are my main rival. At least with the fucking, like, Phillies, the Mets are like, I can drive 2 hours to see, like, the Mets and, like, say, like, yeah, fuck the Mets. I have to take a fucking overnight plane trip to fucking root against my biggest rival as an Eagles fan. Washington football team in my heart for Cowboys division. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's fucking insane. You should look at how the NHL is split up just to make this point even funnier, because there is a same way of splitting teams up. I should, because I'm still kind of new for NHL. So the NHL standings. So I don't really know what the standings are like. Okay, so I know the divisions. I know because I know I'm in the Metro division with the Flyers. Ignore how fucking shit of a team we are right now. Please ignore how shit of a team we are right now. But so NHL makes perfect sense. So let's look at this. So you got the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. Oh man, I need a map of US and Canada now. Map of US and Canada. Just go to Google Maps. Yeah, but then you might be able to see my address, and I feel like doxing myself tonight. Never mind, bad idea. Well, because that was my first idea, was just go to Google Maps, and then I was like, I don't know about that. Oh, fuck, that map's shitty. That's blurry as fuck. All right, this will have to do. I was like, I could hop in a call with you and discuss this insanity for like 20 minutes. I'll be like, all right. So Atlantic Division, and then you got the Metropolitan Division, which I don't know the meaning behind these words, if I'm being honest with you. But Central and the Pacific Division. So, oh wait, it's just based on the oceans, right? So Atlantic, answer the call. Wait, are you actually trying to call right now? Oh, you were actually trying to call me.
All right. Let's discuss this insanity. I'm dead serious. We're doing this. This is really happening.
Yo, welcome.
Okay.
First ever guest on my streams, fucking Snow Pirate.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I want to make fun of football.
I brought Snow Pirate out of retirement to make fun of football. Let's go.
Well, to be fair, I got literally dragged into a fucking collab on Monday because Comey was doing it, and they were like, we don't have enough people, and Comey's like, okay, let's bring in Snow. I'm like, okay, I guess. They just brought me in. I was like, okay, sure. I don't know anybody here.
Oh yeah, Jason has been on stream. Okay, so you're
oh, true. Second, okay.
Yeah, second. But really,
I'm second best.
Yeah, but the one that counts.
Jesus. All right, so I'm gonna explain to you the reasoning behind all of this, right? So you have your Atlantic Division. This is typically the team that is the furthest east, closest to the Atlantic Ocean. Some of these teams, actually no, none of them are on Atlantic time. So all of these teams pretty much are on EST, right? Then you have your Metro Division, which is, I mean, the Metropolitan, right? It's like New York and that kind of shit.
Yeah, the big cities.
It's all those fuckers.
Philly.
You got Western. Central is the middle of fucking nowhere division. Most of these teams come from places where there's like five fans, I think, maybe, for most of these teams.
Like fucking Utah.
Yeah, Utah. Oh, dude, I love their team. I will say, for one specific reason, because they are now based in Salt Lake City. Do you know what the abbreviation for Salt Lake City, Utah is?
What?
SLUT.
SLUT.
Oh, yeah. I love that team. Real team. Yeah, fuck Arizona. No, I'm kidding. I do really miss the Coyotes. I won't lie. And then the Pacific Division is obviously the teams that are on the Pacific end, right? PST, those we hate them. They suck. They make everything difficult because every time any Eastern team goes over there, it's like, oh sweet, I get to watch a game at 10 p.m. and then not finish it until 1.
That was literally the
fuck Pacific Division. I hate them.
I gotta go to
except for the Canucks. I got family in Vancouver, so I'm a Canucks fan.
I was rooting for the Canucks.
I love the Canucks. They'll never win anything, but I love the Canucks. I got a nice Canucks jersey in my fucking. All right, so let's look at a map. Or I guess Instagram. What are you doing?
No, because I was going to show you because I think I was talking about before. I have a fucking where is it?
Head receiver. So good, dude. First thing that pops up.
This is good that I like. Ah, fuck it. What am I?
Oh, nice. I love how I'm watching this with like multiple seconds delay.
But I have like a fucking Phillies meme account.
Yeah.
That I made, and I gotta find some of the first Flyers shit.
Flyers win, Flyers lose.
Flyers lose. I gotta find some of like the first ever Flyers because their first ever like games of the season were fucking.
We're doing pretty okay.
Yeah, but they were late as shit.
Oh yeah. Because they were all in the East or in the West, so it was just a nightmare. 10 p.m. hockey games got me like it really do be like that.
Yeah, this game was at 1 a.m. It does not count.
Yup. So good.
I could show you more like later though.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
Okay, so let's look at these teams. Right, you got the Florida Panthers. Let's go from east to west. Right, Florida Panthers, obviously based in genuinely don't know where, somewhere in Florida. I think.
It might be Miami.
It might be Miami. Let me look. Where are they based? Sunrise, Florida. Sure. I don't know where that is.
That's not a real country.
No, it's not. Okay, it's near Fort Lauderdale. All right, okay. I understand where that is.
Good enough.
And then the Lightning, obviously, you have the Tampa two. Bay. You know, this is something sensible, by the way. Having the two Florida teams in the same fucking division.
Oh yeah, that's fucking.
Oh, you know what else does that? The Metro division with the fucking New York teams. Wow, what a novel concept, NFL.
Yeah. Well, even the MLB does it because the fucking.
Both of the fucking the Edmonton or like the
Yankees and the Mets
teams.
The Yankees and the Mets are in two different fucking leagues.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's so.
Which
stupid.
I mean, I guess is neat because they can compete for like the title. You know, like they can compete for like the World Series or like the Super Bowl. Or whatever.
That's all they do, right? Like that's the thing, right? You're either a Yankees Giants fan or you're a Mets Jets fan, because that's literally how they split it up. For us, it's like, okay, sweet. So you got the Panthers, who are from, let's just call it Fort Lauderdale. It's close enough.
Right.
And then the Tampa Bay Lightning from Tampa Bay in Florida, right?
Exactly.
Makes sense. You got the Maple Leafs from Toronto. You got the Senators also from Ontario, right? In Ottawa, which is like right near Quebec. It's basically on the line.
It's where Giroux plays now.
Yeah.
Flyers legend.
Oh, dude, really good player. The Canadians, or Canadiens, really, from Montreal, which Frenchies. Detroit Red Wings, Boston Bruins, Buffalo Sabres, right? Those are all Eastern teams. That makes sense.
I like how for the Canadian teams, I'm just hovering the mouse around because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck any of this is.
Yeah, I know. So Toronto's basically like, you see the little boot that Ontario has?
Yeah.
It's kind of like down near the very bottom of it and like the middle lip. Not right near Michigan because that's more Windsor, but yeah, like right where your mouse is. Like
because I remember looking up like trying to go up there for like Oktoberfest and I'm like, oh, I could like drive there. It would take like much. It's a day.
It's close.
But...
Yeah, no, it's really close. And then Ottawa's more like the line between Ontario and Quebec, kind of
here, sort of.
Yeah. A little bit, kind of like more south-ish, like where the line gets all squiggly. That's kind of where it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like right around there. Montreal's just kind of east of that in Quebec, and then you have Detroit, which is in Michigan.
Yeah. Michigan.
Yeah. Okay. So, because Detroit is literally like it basically shares everything with Windsor, so they're like right on the border.
Yeah.
You got the Boston Bruins from
Boston, Massachusetts.
Massive, yeah, massive two shits.
Boston,
massive two shits. My favorite place. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, massive two shits.
Yeah, massive two shits. And then the Buffalo Sabres, which is the only team that's based in technically New York. I think. Wait, no, Buffalo's. Yeah, it's
Buffalo's
the only
in
New York team that's not in the division with all the other New York teams.
Yeah.
And then the Metro division. This makes sense, right? You got Washington D.C., Washington Capitals.
Yeah,
You have the Carolina Hurricanes, who play out of
one of the Carolinas.
Where do the Canes play? I can't remember where the Canes play. It's North Carolina from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, that's the only city that I know from there, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like it's north, makes sense that they would be in a division together. Atlantic is kind of like everybody's spread out, and then the Metro is like all of those teams that are right next to each other. You got like Raleigh, you got Washington D.C., you got the Devils that play out of New Jersey, which is basically New York. Fuck you, New York. It's basically New York. It's better New York. You got Columbus Blue Jackets from Columbus, Ohio. I feel
only
like that,
Ohio.
Exactly. They're the only team in Ohio. Exactly. New York Rangers.
Oh, they are.
The New York Islanders, who play out of Manhattan Island very specifically, which is why they're called the Islanders.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
Also, hi Lolo in my chat. Bunch of
Hey,
stalkers.
Lolo.
Bunch of stalkers. How do you know I'm playing Civ 6?
Hey, wait, let me. Oh shit! I want to show you NHL uniforms because there's one uniform that the Islanders have that a lot of people don't like, but I think is really genuinely cool.
Mm-hmm.
And people give me shit for liking it. I'm gonna send it to you. I think this is cool. I like it. I like the fucking.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's interesting,
Like
right?
the little,
it's the
the little
fisherman.
man.
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
guy. I mean, like they went back to with the actual logo. I think after like a year or so, or no, this lasted for a couple of years. This is like before we were born, right? This is fucking 95 to 97,
Yeah,
and then the other one was 96 to 98. I like this jersey a lot. I think they should bring it back, at least in like a retro form. It would be cool.
Oh yeah, like as a
But-
throwback. That's always cool.
Yeah, but nobody else fucking likes it, and it makes me mad because I think it's cool.
Oh, I also like what they do with the name, like how it's like
Yeah,
follows the waves.
squiggly.
That's neat.
I love it.
It's 'cause
very
that's
cool.
interesting. It's you fucking unique.
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of like
That's what we don't get with the Fanatics jerseys, which
Oh my god.
okay,
yeah.
to be fair, Fanatics was phenomenal for the Four Nations face-off. Those jerseys, if you
Oh
look them
my
up,
God, they're
genuinely some of the coolest jerseys I have ever seen. Right? Like genuinely. I just wish that they would put that much effort into literally anything else.
But it kind of
I
reminds
miss
me of
Reebok, man.
like the
I really miss Reebok.
the Dodgers New City Connects have like the name
That's
on
pretty
like
cool.
the bottom. Yeah,
I
but like I
kinda
like
like
to have
that.
the names on the bottom because it's like okay, it's something different. It's like
Yeah.
it's doing something else. Like it's distinguishing itself.
This website's really cool though. I'll link this to you just because NHL uniforms. It's just like a database for all these old jerseys. Like you even have like the
shit.
Nordiques, you have the Quebec Bulldogs, which nobody knows about, the Pittsburgh Pirates, which were a hockey team before the Pirates were a baseball team.
Oh my god, they have the fucking Atlanta Flames.
Yeah, they have the
Oh my
Flames, dude.
God.
They have the Minnesota North Stars, the Hartford Whalers,
and the
Hamilton
Thrashers.
Tigers.
That's
Okay, I'm gonna show you the worst jersey you have ever seen because
Wait.
shit is hilarious.
Hamilton
Wait, no, is it the Tigers? No, which one had the really funny?
Oh my god, this looks like shit.
No,
What
no.
the
There's one that's
fuck?
worse. There's one that's worse. I'm dead serious. There's one that's worse.
Philadelphia Quakers. I don't even remember this team.
It's a really old team.
I'm about to say that's probably why, because I wasn't alive.
No, exactly.
All-Star game. Ooh.
No, it was Detroit, wasn't it? It was the Detroit Tigers. Or Detroit Cougars. Yes, here it is. I found it. Please show this on stream. It is the funniest jersey I have ever seen. Dude, it's so good.
The fucking face.
Keep in mind, this is 1928 to 1929. This is very, very old. But you couldn't have done better than that. Like, come on, man.
Dude, fucking baseball Detroit Tigers were doing better than that.
Yeah, holy shit, man. So funny.
The funniest
Okay.
part about the Atlanta Flames to me is not only because like the Flames got moved to Calgary, but
Yeah.
they got the Atlanta Thrashers too.
Yeah,
who,
dude, I love the
if I-
Thrashers.
If
I
I
met the
recall,
Thrashers.
if I recall correctly, they were moved to bring back the Jets,
Coyotes.
weren't they?
Oh no, they were the Jets.
Yeah, they were moved to bring over the Jets. So it's like, as someone who hates Atlanta because the Phillies and Braves rivalry, it
Of
just
course.
makes me laugh all the time that Atlanta had 2 fucking hockey teams just stolen from them.
Oh no,
to
you know what
send
was
back
even
to
better?
Canada.
You know what's even funnier than that?
Mm.
The original. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Arizona. But Arizona's original team was the Jets. The Jets
Oh,
from
really?
Winnipeg moved to become the
They
what's it called
moved
the Arizona
Coyotes.
Coyotes,
They
which then or no, shit, fuck. What was the order of events? Fuck me. No, they moved. Okay, so it was Winnipeg. They moved to Phoenix to become the Phoenix Coyotes, which is the team that I remember growing up, and then they became the Arizona Coyotes in like 2014.
right.
And then now they went to Salt Lake City. So I just find it funny that it's like Winnipeg got their team stolen by Arizona, and then they're like, you know what, we're gonna take the Atlanta team. Fuck you.
Yeah, fucking Atlanta. Well, it's kind of like it with the fucking.
I do miss the Thrashers though. I love those jerseys.
It's kind of like the Twins
That was
and
a
like
fun.
the Nationals, because the Twins
Yeah,
used to
exactly.
be the they were the Washington Senators, and then they got
Yeah.
moved to wherever the fuck the Twins play. I can't remember. And then
The Twin Cities. That's the only thing I know about them.
that I was about to say the Twin Cities, and I'm like, yeah, but what the fuck
I don't
is
know
the
where that
name of them?
is.
But then,
See, I have an excuse. I'm Canadian. I don't know this shit.
yeah, well, I was born and raised and taught in the American education system, so that's my excuse.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, that's a very, very good point.
Yeah, and then the fucking the Montreal Expos were moved back down to Washington D.C., so they got
Exposed
the
these
team back.
nuts.
Yeah.
Usually, I have to set that up with the fucking with the Yankees joke first.
Yankees nuts.
I've never gotten to do the Expos just straight up because you actually know your shit.
Yeah. Elite ball knowledge.
I'm pretty sure that's the only other Canadian baseball team we've ever had, at least in the MLB or in like a major league like that.
Yeah, because there's probably like a bunch of like minor league shit, but in terms of
Yeah,
like,
I would assume so. Because like I'm sure we have like minor league baseball up here, but like the only team
Yeah.
that we have is obviously the Jays.
which
Not great.
they're
Don't want to talk about it.
they're doing, they're
Don't
doing
wanna-
something.
They're not. Don't.
They're doing.
Okay, sorry. Back to the hockey shit.
Back to let's
To
stop
make
talking about
more
hockey.
fun of football. Yeah, stop talking about hockey. We have to talk about hockey. I want to make more fun of football. So yeah, you got the Islanders, which I got sidetracked because I like that jersey. And then the ridiculous Detroit jersey, Jesus. So the Islanders obviously play off of Manhattan Island, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You got the Philadelphia Flyers, you got the
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
baby.
Penguins, right? That's all
Fuck
metropolitan.
depends.
That division makes sense because it's literally all in the same,
Yeah.
it's the metro, right?
Yeah.
That's what you think of
They're-
that part of the country.
They're all in the
And
same
Atlantic make
area, and they're all like bigger cities and shit.
yeah,
Like the touristy
exactly.
areas you would go to if you were visiting like America or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's the metro. The Atlantic makes sense because it's more north south, but it's all east teams.
Yeah, it's all teams that
Right,
are like
then you get-
right on the fucking ocean.
Yeah, and then you get to like, the other stuff, like the Western Division, where if you're going for Central, it makes sense. It's all the teams in the center.
it's everything
right? And
right
the
here.
center is, literally everything right
Yeah,
there.
everything
You
in
got Win-
bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, you got the Winnipeg Jets, who are in Manitoba. You got the Dallas Stars, which are in Texas.
Fuck
right?
Dallas.
Minnesota Wild. So that's literally 3 teams. No, Minnesota's slightly off. I was going to say 3 teams in a straight line, but not exactly.
Yeah.
Colorado Avalanche, right? You got Utah, the Utah hockey team, which is
Awesome
I don't
name.
know where Utah. Oh, it's right next to Colorado.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, so still like center. Right?
I don't know why the
Na-
fuck they didn't just keep the Coyotes like name.
Yeah, me neither.
Like they took it's like we're gonna take
Well,
the
I mean,
entire
I guess
team
it doesn't
and
make
just,
sense for Utah. I know they want to try and call it the Yetis, but they're having like legal troubles with Yeti, the company,
Yeah,
which is more
is-
just like it's more just they're stopping them for now, but really it's more just to pay more money and then it'll be fine kind of thing. Like I'm pretty sure another team had the exact same issue.
because it's like
I can't remember which team.
because it's like I can't imagine that your main trophy is called the Stanley Cup. Like how the fuck
Dude,
is that
I
an
fucking
issue?
hate that. I hate that so much. It's Stanley's Cup, man, and then Stanley, the company, is like, no, fuck you. We're gonna make it a white girl thing. And now when you search Stanley Cup, you don't get the Stanley Cup
I know
anymore.
it just gives me more
I hate
reason. It just gives me more reason to hate white women for real.
Jesus, don't pull me into that. Okay. So then after that, you have the object, and like I'm not taking any comments on this. This is the objective worst team in the entire league, bar none. Worst team name that any team has ever had, in my opinion. The Nashville Predators. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
like that's such
valid.
a bad name.
That's
A in
horrible.
general, B nowadays. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. What team do you play? Oh, dude, yeah, I'm a Predator. Like, you can't say that. You can't say that.
That's Diddy's.
It's not.
That's Diddy's favorite hockey team.
Dear God, yeah.
And then Epstein had fucking season tickets.
Yeah, oh my God. And this is the one team. I don't know where Chicago is, but Chicago Blackhawks.
Chicago.
Where's Chicago?
In here, in Illinois.
Yeah, so that's the one team in the entire division that I would say is
here.
like kind of weird, right? Like even Minnesota's not that bad. Illinois is like, yeah, because it's like right up there, isn't it? Something like that.
Minnesota is here, and then Chicago's off to the side. I remember Minnesota.
Illinois is literally closer to the Detroit Red Wings than they are to like the Dallas Stars.
Yeah, I remember Minnesota's here because it makes up Mimmel the elf.
Yes, Mimmel. I do love Mimmel.
He's got a fat titty.
And then you have the Pacific Division, which is the division that makes the objective most sense out of any of the divisions, because I'm pretty sure all of their teams are more west than any team in any other division.
They're all essentially like right here.
Yeah. You have the Vegas Golden Knights, which is in Nevada, obviously. You have the Edmonton Oilers and Calgary Flames, both in Alberta. And they have a blood feud, which is great.
That's awesome.
LA Kings, Vancouver Canucks, which is on Vancouver Island, which is literally labeled. That's funny. And then Anaheim Ducks, also California.
Fuck the
Seattle Kraken.
Fuck the Anaheim Ducks for fucking Cutter Garther, the piece of shit.
I know. I love the Ducks though. I can't not love the Ducks. Like, I know it's literally just corporate sponsorship. Like,
I understand. Like,
it's literally a Disney team. Disney funded the team.
I know,
but I can't help but not like the Ducks.
I understand.
I do hate their current jerseys.
I understand.
Go back to the purple.
Yeah, I understand liking the Ducks, but I can't like it because of Garther. Like being drafted by the Flyers, being like, I'm so excited to try and win a Stanley Cup with this team, and then just turn around and be like, yeah, fuck you, I don't want to play for Philadelphia.
Yeah, no, that was fucked up. No, he sucks.
The best part,
I'm 100% on that with you.
The best part was when we played them in Anaheim, and like Cutter was all hyped. He's like, yeah, I've got this game circled on my calendar, and then he played like shit that night. And I can't remember if it was when we played them out there or when they came here and we played them. But Travis Konechny, like one of our big names, he skated up to him and he literally said, he said to Cutter, he's like, I'll fucking kill you. Like, he just skated up and he was like, I will fucking kill you.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's why I love. That's kind of like. That's why I love TK.
It's not as serious as like, I guess like the Avs and Georgiev, because like he got traded recently to, he's on San Jose now, which is also in the Sharks, which is in the Pacific Division,
somewhere around here.
Same with the Seattle Kraken. It's California, yeah. And then the Seattle Kraken, Washington, Seattle. I like them. I honestly, ever since they came in the league, I like their design. I think they knocked it out of the fucking park. Most of that team is Canadian, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, it's close enough.
Yeah, you're basically Canadian.
Yeah, I was like a closeted Seattle Kraken fan, and then I bought like some merch, and I'm like, I just like this team. I just think they're fun and cool. Also, Joey Decord, their goalie, is literally the reason that they win games, and for some reason he wasn't on either Team USA or Team Canada for the Four Nations playoffs, which blows my mind because he's dual citizenship. Like, the reason he couldn't be on Canada is because he didn't have a Canadian passport, but he could have been on the American team, which I think is fair because, like, again, you have Hellebuck, you have fucking, that goalie lineup was stacked. For us, it's like, for me, I'm looking at the Canadian lineup for Four Nations. We had 3 goalies. One of them was 900. The other 2 were below 900, which is like, if you're a goalie, you want to be a 910.
Yeah.
All 3 of the Canadian goalies were 900 or below, which is abysmal. Jordan Binnington was the one that was at 900, which blows my mind because it's Binnington. Not that he's bad, but like, because he does really clutch up when it matters.
Right.
But he's just not been the same since they won the cup.
That's my one regret, was not paying attention to the Four Nations face-off. Because I treated
it was so good.
Well, that's the my God! I treated
you guys
it
kicked our ass in the round robin, but like, you should have watched that game because unironically, like,
Was that
So
the one where
you know how
was that the one where there were like 3 fights and within 9 seconds?
within 9 seconds because the game clock stops when there's a fight.
Yeah.
So there 9
was
seconds of game, 3 fights.
Because that was like my thing where it was like I was treating it like every other team's like All-Star break.
No.
But
No.
like because that's the thing. It's like
it was something different because it's national pride.
Because
Like,
they got rid of the All-Star game for this, and I was like, all right, like what I was like, I'll use the. I remember I was like, I'll use this time to like stream and like get caught up,
dude.
and then I
pseudo Olympics. It's the same thing for these guys. Like they treat it as if it's the Olympics because this is getting ready for the Olympics. That was basically a preview of what the Olympics could look like.
Yeah, because like
I also find
like,
it funny. Like really quickly, I'm sorry before you speak. I find it really funny that like Finland was the 5th best team in that tournament. Not to shit on Finland, because they're very small, but they were distinctly the 5th best team in that 4-team tournament. Because let's be honest, if Russia wasn't doing their Russia shit, they would have been in.
If Russia wasn't being Russia,
they were distinctly the 5th best team in that tournament.
But that was like my thing,
which is like, you know,
I was like, I'm gonna use this
they
week
beat
to
the
fucking...
US, so like I can eat shit, right? Like.
Right.
They beat the US. They were the only team to beat the US other than Canada in the finals.
Yeah, which
they beat them in regulation. Like that was a big thing for Finland. Finland deserves that win. They deserve recognition.
Well, that was like,
and they deserve me not shit talking them, obviously.
What the fuck was the one team in the World Baseball Classic that was a couple years ago where it's like, I forget the country it was, but it was like the team was made up of a bunch of guys who were like not athletes. Like their star pitcher was like a fucking electrician, and he struck out Shohei Ohtani, and they beat Japan.
Dude, yeah, I remember that. That was
such
insane.
an awesome
I can't
story.
remember.
But like I was saying, like I was like using it as like, oh, I'm gonna use this week to like stream and just like kind of get caught up on like a bunch of stream stuff, and then I hit like a wave of depression and didn't do any of that.
That sucks. No, I know that feeling, man. That sucks.
And like now I'm going back and I'm watching all those Four Nations games. I'm like, oh fuck, I should just watch the Four Nations face off. This was so good.
It was insane, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna list to you the power play 1 unit for Canada, right? This is illegal to have, in my opinion. Crosby, McKinnon, McCarr, McDavid, and Marner.
Oh, that is illegal. It's
insane.
That's illegal.
And the fact that they didn't score as much as they probably could, I think that was the thing that really blew my mind, because they definitely could have been better.
Right.
But like that was by far, like that is, I would say, arguably the greatest power play line ever created. Like I feel like I can say that with confidence, because that's just it's genuinely insane.
Like I remember like being like a lot of, because you know I'm a Flyers fan, and Travis Konechny was on Team Canada.
Dude, Konechny is really good, man. I'm sad that he's like not on the Leafs or the Avs, but like the Flyers are great for having him. Like Konechny's good.
I love TK, and he got that like
he does not get his dues, dude. He does not get his dues.
And I feel like part of it is because he's on the Flyers right now, and the Flyers like really aren't like, they're like a scrappy team, but they're rebuilding. Like there's nothing you can really do about it.
They don't want to say they're rebuilding, but it's a rebuild.
Oh no, they've said before.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of
interview is like.
There's a couple other teams that are like pretending that they're not rebuilding, but they are.
Yeah, the Sixers are one of those teams that I think should, like, to go to basketball for a hot second. The Sixers should just be like, all right, we're gonna fucking cut Embiid and just rebuild this team.
I like talking about basketball because A, I know nothing about it. B, Toronto was good for 1 year, and then we lost Kawhi Leonard, and now we suck. So I don't know shit.
Toronto was good for 1 year, and then COVID happened.
Dude, okay, can I tell you my conspiracy theory about sports? Because I think that this is a real thing, like genuinely. I feel like there is some sort of force working against very specifically Toronto teams, but mostly just Canadian teams in general. No, you know what? Specifically Toronto, right?
Because you said before, like every time Toronto has won a championship, like something horrible happens in the world.
Something horrible happens, right? The last time the Leafs won a Stanley Cup was when the league expanded, right? That was the last time. And keep in mind, this is even more embarrassing as a Leafs fan, unfortunately. The Leafs have never won more than 2 playoff rounds in a row, because the last time they won a cup, you only needed to win 2 playoff rounds.
Oh my God.
The Leafs have never made it to a conference final, ever. They have never won
that
more. No. They've made it to conference finals, but they've never made it to a Stanley Cup final with the conference finals like in play. They have never won more than 2 rounds.
They've never been like a conference championship.
No, they've never won a conference championship. I don't think ever. There's some weird things about the Leafs. Like there's I know there's one because you know, like the Defenseman Award. I can't remember the name.
I feel so bad because those are like Dallas Cowboys stats, where it's like
Don't compare them. Somebody compared them to the Cowboys recently, and it's painful because it's the truth.
well, it's the truth for the playoffs because regular season you guys actually do pretty good.
No, that's the issue. It's both. It's like the Leafs fans it's the exact same as the Cowboys because it's literally like, oh, we're so good, we're gonna win the cup. Both teams, you make it to the playoffs, you shit the bed every year. It's the same team. It's the same team. They're the same. Like there's no difference between the Leafs and the Cowboys. Genuinely, like they are the same team, and it's genuinely painful to think about.
And it also makes sense because a lot of their teams. Because a lot of the fans are probably fucking bandwagoners from when they were really good.
You say that, but that's, again, literally like the 60s is the last time that they won a cup.
Fair point.
Yeah, okay, so the Norris Memorial Trophy is awarded annually to the best defenseman.
Mm-hmm.
The Leafs have literally never won that somehow. We've had some of the best teams in the league, and we've never won a Norris Award. Yeah, okay, so like the Leafs win their cup, right? 1967. The next year, the league expands, and then we never make it to a conference final. Like, it's insane. Oh my god, dude, the Blue Jays, right? The Blue Jays win one single time in like 2000. What was that? 2003. I know. 2003.
I can multitask.
Right?
Let's go.
Yeah, 2003 was the last time the Jays won, right? Something like that. You know what happened the next year?
Wait, 2003 or the Blue Jays? No, the last champion, like World Series, or just
Yeah,
that was 94.
last World Series. No, it was 2003.
It was not 2003.
Blue Jays World Series. No, what was it in 2003? Fuck.
2003 was who fucking won? 2003 was the Marlins won.
Wait, no, what am I thinking of?
Marlins beat the Yankees in 2003. The Blue Jays last one was I think 94 because I remember they went back to back in the 90s. They beat the Phillies in 93 and then I think in 94 they repeated.
Let me see. Wait. I need to. No, I'm just getting my dates wrong, but the facts are right. Yeah, so 93, 90. I just added 10 years. So 93 was the last time 93. They won. The next year was the 94-95 baseball strike. The complete lockout of the league.
That's right.
You want to know what happened the last time, or rather the only time, the Raptors won?
Yeah, fucking COVID-19.
There is, I swear to God, the next time any Toronto team wins, it is genuinely going to be the end of the world. Like there is there is some cosmic force that is just looking down on Toronto teams. Like we're going to punish you every single time you do well.
With the way that the world is right now, if Toronto does good in the playoffs, we might get World War III.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Let's go.
Considering the amount of the Geneva Conventions that were because of Canadians, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's be honest. That was us, man. That's why we're so polite, because we have to make up for it. we gotta make up. Okay, so my original point, making fun of the NFL for their absolutely insane divisions. Do you see how like sensible and genuinely sane the NHL is? It's like, okay, we have the Western Division.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, these guys are on the Pacific, and these guys are in the center, and these guys are in the metro area, and these guys are on the Atlantic.
Because it's even like,
it's almost like they can make sense. Like, fuck, dude. NFL pisses me off. I can't. Why is it like this? Why?
Yeah, because even painful. Like the MLB, it makes.
I'm pretty sure that makes more sense.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm gonna pull it up because that's like my favorite. Baseball's my favorite sport, so I know I could yap on.
Canada. I saw that.
But yeah, like so.
Bases ball.
AL East, you got Yankees, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays, and the Orioles. Because every division every league is East, Central, and West. So Yankees, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles. Yeah, Yankees, Red Sox, Blue Jays, somewhere up here. Orioles are down here, and then the Rays all the way in Florida, right? That's
Yeah.
the eastern side of the country. Central, you got the Minnesota Twins, Cleveland Guardians.
Oh, there you go. They're from
Royals.
Minnesota. Whatever.
I literally, as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, yeah, Minnesota. Kansas City Royals, Detroit Tigers, and the Chi Sox. The best team in baseball, Chicago White Sox.
True.
You know, yeah, like right here, Minnesota,
That's just a fact.
Chicago, fucking, what the fuck are the other ones at?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Kansas
don't know
City,
Americans. I know less than you do, man. I'm Canadian. I don't learn this shit.
Cleveland. So like the only one that's kind of an outlier is the Cleveland Guardians because they're like over here.
I forgot they have a shitty name.
Yeah, because they can't call themselves the Indians anymore.
Oh yeah, that's why they changed it. They should call themselves the Cleveland baseball team.
Yeah.
I would unironically become.
I feel like they should go back to the Cleveland
I would-
Spiders.
Oh, true. That'd be cool.
'Cause
I'm being like 100% honest with you. I genuinely would have started watching football if Washington had kept their name as Washington Football Team. As soon as they change it, I'm like, I'm out. Fuck this. I'm done. They had a chance, man.
But yeah, like everything is like the only outlier in the AL Central is like the Guardians because everything else is like, you know, Minnesota, Illinois, they're like over here. But that makes sense for the most part. And then AL West, Rangers, Mariners, A's, Stros, and Angels. So you got
Can we bring back the old fucking Astros jerseys, the creamsicle
the creamsicle
ones?
jerseys are so good.
Everybody loves the
That's
creamsicle
one
jerseys.
thing.
Now they're just gray.
Yeah, the road jerseys.
They're just all gray. At least the last time that I saw them in person, like when I was watching a Astros Jays game like a couple years ago, they were just full gray. I'm like, this
Yeah,
sucks.
Mariners, you know, Athletics, Angels, and then like
Man. Rest in peace, Athletics. Where are they moving to?
they're moving to Vegas, but they're going to play the next couple years in Sacramento because they don't have a fucking stadium yet.
Gross.
The ownership is so bad. But again,
Dude, it was the same. Like it was the exact same thing with the fucking Coyotes.
With the Western
Literally
Division,
exactly the same thing.
the weird outliers are the Rangers and the Astros because they're in fucking Texas, which is more central than the rest of the league. But
It's
get
more
it.
acceptable than anything the fucking NFL's doing.
Yeah, but again, it's like I get it. It's more Western than most of the other Central teams, so whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have the National League, you know, Mets, Nationals, Marlins, Braves, Phillies. So, you know, New York Mets, Washington, D.C. Nationals, Philadelphia Phillies, Miami Marlins, and Atlanta Braves. They're all on the fucking East Coast. Central Division, Cincinnati Reds, Pittsburgh Pirates, Milwaukee Brewers, Chicago Cubs, St. Louis Cardinals. Again, all kind of here. Chicago. Again, only real outlier is the Pirates being like in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
over
Pittsburgh
here.
Pirates, my favorite hockey team from the early 1920s.
And yeah, then like Cincinnati, Ohio again. Like it's like the NL Central Division is kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of more centered over in this area of the Central, but it's still more towards the middle, and they're all like in the same place. And NL West is probably it's about as good as the NL East. You know, Padres, Rockies, Dodgers.
Wait,
D-backs.
sorry. Pause for 1 second.
Hmm.
Did you realize that there was not only a Pittsburgh Pirates in the NHL, but there was a basketball team called the Pittsburgh Pirates,
Are you fucking kidding me?
and also a WPHL team from 1907 to 1908, also called the Pittsburgh Pirates?
The
Okay.
Women's
something
Professional Hockey League?
No, it's this is from the fucking 1908, 1909.
I'm gonna say that. I was like, there's no way it's
Or-
the same thing.
No, it's not at all. What the fuck is this? Oh, Western Pennsylvania Hockey League. Interesting. Apparently, the Steelers used to be called the Pirates from 33 to 40.
Dude, they
Well, Pirates.
just really like that fucking name. They're like, dude, this is alliteration and it fucking rocks.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Penguins they're both really good names. They're both really good brands. Let's be honest.
I
Like,
will
as much
admit-
as the Pirates, like fuck the Pirates. Can I just also say, we don't get poop games anymore.
I know. It broke my fucking heart because I was watching
Which team was it that switched?
the Phillies because that
Was
was
it the Phillies?
their
Fuck.
yeah because that was their title card.
It's
So
your fault.
I know. I'm pissed about it. So
Fuck, man. Poop games are great.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
You have to fucking put MLB. You have to put MLB.
So yeah. So anybody who doesn't know,
Holy shit.
so this is the score graphic for NBC Sports Philadelphia, which is the local broadcast that does all the Phillies games. And whenever the Phillies would play the Pirates, it would spell out poop, no matter what side it was on. It was a poop game.
Yep.
And then recently for spring training, they unveiled their new letterhead.
Rip poop games. I remember that post.
I'm trying to see if I can find the new fucking score bug. Yeah, so here it is. So that's the old score bug, where it was spelled poop, and this is the new one.
Yeah, Baltimore and Philly. Yeah, boo.
Yeah, which pisses me off because it goes into the thing of like oversimplification for all the fucking graphics in the world now, and everything just looks like shit and nothing has personality anymore. But it mainly pisses me off because now we won't get fucking poop games anymore.
I know. Okay.
I look forward to poop games so much, dude.
They're so good. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind. Search for the exact same thing, right? Just with Sweden and Denmark.
Poop games, Sweden.
No. Just like the score bug, Sweden, Denmark.
Sweden, I'm bad at typing.
Denmark football.
Oh, football.
Something, anything. I don't know. Scoreboard, anything. You just gotta see it, right?
Sweden.
No, but think about the letters that are left out, right? Swe, D-E-N, and then the letters from Denmark are Mark. So the letters that are left out are Denmark.
That's fucking
Isn't that insane?
Great. That's
I love how it's literally
amazing.
like there's memes about it, literally just in the fucking images.
The
remaining letters are Denmark. It's insane.
That's fucking great.
But yeah, like literally, okay. I don't understand why you fucking Americans do this. Like, why do you just be more like the NHL, man? Just split up your fucking divisions. Why do you have like two different leagues? Like for us, it's Eastern and Western Conference. That makes fucking sense, right? So there's always an East versus West team in the NHL finals,
so the reason,
which partly kind of sucks, but is also like, it kind of sucks that we could never get like, something that would be genuinely awesome, like a fucking Leafs Bruins finals. That would be so cool, but it can never happen, which I'm kind of okay with because it's like, you get your division rivals and like your conference rivals out of the way.
At least for baseball and football, that it's leagues is because they used to be two separate organizations.
Oh, well, so was the NHL and the fucking WHL, and then they joined up, and then the Oilers fucking slapped everybody around.
Yeah, but
that's why that happened. That's why Wayne Gretzky did not get drafted. He's not considered a drafted player because he came from the WHL.
Huh.
So, like, the greatest player of all time was never drafted in the NHL, which is insane to think about.
That's honestly awesome.
It's nuts. Also, Ovi, like, as much as I respect Ovi, like, I know he's going to get the record, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
but
he's
I
gonna
will
break
never
it any day now.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But I will never think that he is the greatest goal scorer ever. Some people might say that. I don't agree with that purely because literally look at all of the other records that fucking Gretzky has. There are some insane records, like most 5-goal games, most 4-goal games, most hat-trick games. He's nuts. Like, it's insane. Like, he had some off games.
Motherfucking
but like
Wayne Gretzky.
He's got the most records in hockey ever.
It's like how people like kept comparing Patrick Mahomes to like Tom Brady.
No.
And yeah, it's
as much as I respect Patty Mahomes.
This recent Super Bowl has shown he's not Brady. No. He's not the next. Like, he's not
that ain't Falco.
Brady. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
Wombo combo.
Love that. That's one of my
good.
That's one of my fucking sound redeems.
Dude, it's so good. Jason, you know what to do.
Yeah, Jason.
If you're even here. He's not on Discord, so I assume maybe he's dead.
He's probably like, these idiots are talking about sports. I'm fucking out of here. Are you texting him right now?
No, I'm talking to my boss.
I'm gonna say, I thought
he's asking me like how the night shift going. I'm like, yeah, it's going pretty good. It's really quiet.
which is like why I'm even on here. I was just like literally.
I'm gonna say
The
like
nice thing about the night shift is like I don't really do the work. I just manage it and facilitate it. Like at least as the lead, because it's like I should be handling any weird issues that come up or like specialized stuff that I have to talk to other teams about. So like that's my role right now. So it's like I'm not doing shit.
Do the animatronics get quirky at night on the night shift?
Dude, occasionally. Where's that video of Freddy Fazbear throwing it back after he says that?
The
animations get kind of quirky at night.
Get kind of quirky at night.
So fucking weird. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe it. Yeah, like I don't know. Like the fucking again, like the WHL and the NHL merging, to be fair, like only 4 teams came over, and I think the Oilers are actually the only team from the WHL that are still their original team, the only surviving team, because it was like the Hartford Whalers, Minnesota North Stars, and
who did the Hartford Whalers become?
The Canes.
Oh, they became the Canes. Okay,
that's why they have the like the throwback jerseys.
Yeah, occasionally
to wear
I know somebody has like
sure.
a throwback jersey too, but I couldn't remember what team it was.
It's the Canes. They have. I mean, I love that jersey.
I think it's a good jersey.
Okay, let me. No. Not the Western Hockey League Junior. Like I'm talking about Western Hockey League, like the fucking Western Hockey League. Yeah, no, that's not it. WHL. Others. Oh no, it was World Hockey Association, WHA is what I'm thinking of. So the surviving teams, I love how there's literally a fucking section on the Wikipedia page that's called the fate of the surviving teams. So the only
they were
teams...
executed like fucking Lenny.
No, straight up. That's I mean, that's what happened pretty much. It's just they all got axed.
Think of the Rabbits Whalers.
There was the Oilers, obviously. Arguably greatest team of all time.
Yeah.
Despite literally only having 4 cups.
I mean, having Gretzky on your team does a lot.
But they haven't won since Gretzky.
They still had Gretzky though.
But they haven't won since. That's the issue.
Well, that's the issue.
Like the Oilers have literally. Oh no, they have. No, never mind. They won in '89 and '90 after Gretzky got traded to the Kings. So they won 5 times. Do you want to know how many times the Leafs have won?
I want to say like 4 or
13.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know how many times? Okay.
Because I'm thinking too low, but I gotta remember they were one of the originals.
Okay, so you think like 13 is a lot, right? Like, Let me. Stanley Cup winning teams in order of how many? Okay, Stanley Cup champions. No, that's let's just Stanley Cup champions. Let me. Stanley Cup Finals. There we go. Okay. So if we're talking wins, right?
Right.
So the Oilers are... How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 6th with 5. They're tied with the Penguins. The Leafs have 13 cups. They are 2nd.
Oh, really?
Do you want to guess who is first? Take a wild guess. What do you think of when you think of the greatest teams in hockey history?
Is it going to be like some like fucking weird, like the fucking Red Wings or some shit?
No, the Red Wings are actually only 3rd with 11. But the Red Wings have made more appearances than the Leafs. They also just have a worse record because they've won 11 and they've lost 13 Stanley Cup finals. So their win percentage is .458, whereas the Leafs' win percentage is .619.
Booyaka, booyaka. That's like the fucking Dodgers with like they went a lot, but they also lost a fuck ton because the Yankees would always smack them around when like Babe Ruth was on the team.
Well, the greatest team of all time is, of course, the Colorado Avalanche, who have a 100% win record when going to the Stanley Cup Finals. They won 3 times.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, they won twice with the Joe Sakic and Peter Forsberg roster, which is one of my favorite rosters of all time. I love Peter Forsberg and Joe Sakic so much. Adam Foote was on that team, fucking legendary player. That was like arguably one of the greatest rosters. Patrick Roy. Do you know where Patrick Roy played for before he played for the Colorado Avalanche?
No.
He played for the greatest team that has ever played hockey, the Montreal Canadiens. 24 Stanley Cups.
They're fucking number 1?
24 Stanley Cups, 35
Holy
appearances.
shit.
They have almost double second place. They are objectively the best team that has ever played hockey.
So they're like essentially the Yankees of the NHL.
They are the Yankees of the NHL. They are the Yankees of the entire sport. Like, they won Stanley Cups before the NHL even existed. That's how good they are.
Damn.
The Leafs didn't even do that. That's pretty. It's insane to me.
That is fucking crazy.
I think the funniest thing about the Canadians is the fact that they lost Roy because he got really pissed at management, and he had a really, really shitty game. They refused to pull him, and he was like, "This is the last game I'm ever playing for the Canadians." And then he immediately fucking booked it to what was at the time the Quebec Nordiques and would eventually become the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, nice. Weren't the
At least I think he joined before they were the. I don't know.
I was like, weren't the Flyers like? Are they like one of the fastest teams to win a Stanley Cup from being indicted into the league or some shit like that?
Pretty sure.
Like from when they were founded, and then because I think it was like they were founded. I know they were founded in 1967, I think.
67, then they won in 73, 74, which is pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, and I think they're like one of the fastest teams to do that in the NHL. I know. I think that for the MLB, it's the Diamondbacks when they won in 01.
Yeah, I mean, okay, technically, the Ottawa Senators should have more wins. Because the current Senators have 0, but the previous Senators back in the day had 4 wins. So technically that organization does have 4 cups, but they don't actually have one on the current organization, which is a little weird, but...
So the Golden Knights are actually the youngest team to win the cup since they're...
Yeah, we hate the Golden Knights. Everybody hates the fucking Golden Knights. I can't stand the fucking Golden Knights because their fans are like, "Oh my god, we're so good." Yeah, you guys bought a cup. Shut the fuck up. They're so insufferable. Yeah. I can't stand Vegas.
That's one of the things
in general.
Because I remember the one time I was looking up. Hang on, I think it's all time NHL. Yeah, like if you look up all time NHL like winning percentages. Like, because I was talking with somebody one day, I was like, the Flyers are actually number 4 all time in terms of winning percentage, and number 1 is the Golden Knights. He's like, how the fuck is that? How the fuck of the Golden Knights number 1? And I was like, because they've only played they have played less than 1,000 games. Because you look like, all right, you look at the top 5 in terms of winning percentage, right?
Yeah.
Number 5 are the Avs, 5.16 games played, 3,543. Flyers are number 4.
What are you looking at specifically?
It's on.
I'm on the Stanley Cup champion page.
I'm on just like all-time winning percentage.
Oh.
So let me.
Yeah, no, the Avs are good for that.
Yeah. So all-time winning percentage. Number 5 is the Avs, 516 winning percentage, like 3,500 games played. Flyers are number 4, 542 winning percentage, 4,400 games played. Bruins 552.
Wait. Can we just talk about how this is NHL and then there's the Eagles and the Maroons in there because it's defunct teams as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, Bruins are number 3, 5-2. Canadians are number 2 with 564.
Which is insane, right? Like, again, they've won 24 cups. They've been around. Like, they are the oldest hockey team on the planet.
7,000
They have literally.
played.
Yeah, no, they have literally been around since 1910. They are 105 years old. And they have managed to keep themselves above 500%.
Number 1, Vegas Golden Knights, 584.
Yeah, fuck I hate the Golden Knights 500.
So much. They're almost at 600 games played.
I hate them so much. I can't stand them.
It's like you're the
I
newest.
can't wait until their team collapses.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so great.
Well, I mean, they have pretty bad win-loss. They've got a worse win-loss record in the Stanley Cups than the Leafs do.
Oh,
They're
really?
at 50% because they won one and they lost one. Fucking losers.
Imagine losing. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, couldn't be me. Well, I mean, it literally is me. It's the Leafs. Let's be honest.
No,
we always lose.
We
It's
have to
just in
keep
the
it
first or
up. We have to
second
keep
round.
the facade up.
We just don't lose. We always lose the third round. We have a 100% loss record in the third round. When was the last time that we made the fucking Leafs? Oh wait, shit. Leafs last
there.
conference
Whoa there.
finals.
Whoa there, Willie.
It was like
sad you didn't
it
bring
was
your
like-
rod.
early fucking 2000s. The last conference finals that the Leafs were in, 2001, 2002, and we lost against Carolina.
Yeah. Never.
Which is why we also hate the Canes.
Yeah. Never.
I just don't like the Canes, man. They're fucking stupid idiots.
Never forget that the Boston Bruins blew a fucking 3-0 lead in, I think, like the divisional round to the Flyers in 2010.
Oh yeah, I just can't believe this shit.
I have special earrings are only rare once a year for this event. Well, fucking, where are they? Little Daffodil, see? No. They're the same earrings you always wear. Stupid bitch.
Yeah, football fucking sucks.
Fucking, honestly. I really do like football, like the sport. It's fun. But the way their fucking league is set up is... They gotta fix that shit. They gotta fix that shit.
I forgot you can't hear when I leave or when I join because you're in a fucking streamer mode.
I know.
I said football fucking sucks and then I left and you just keep talking. I'm like, shit, like, can't hear me.
My sister competition for the Flower Queen title.
Okay, I'm out. I'll see you later.
Alright, see you now.
Peace.
I gotta give it a little hang on. Little shout out to my boy Snow Pirate. Go give him a follow. Watch his latest video on YouTube. It's about fucking a video game. Oh, I'm still on this call. Hang on. Oh, look at him. He put a cute little happy face in chat. How can you not follow this man after that? How can you not follow that man after that cute little adorable happy face? Look at his fun little face. Just look at it. But he made an awesome video about what the fuck was the game called again? The actual game. It was like Vampire something. I'm so bad about it, but it was a good video. Vampire Survivors. He made a video about Vampire Survivors recently on his YouTube channel. Check it out. It was a very fun video to watch. Very fucking good editing. Just very good video. Very good streamer. Very good person. Sexy bitch. Literally a mudkip. Clint's still a fucking cuck. Everyone's part of here I am alone once again. Like, bro, just fucking I'll fucking go and ask her to dance with you, bro. Like I'll fucking ask her for you, bro. We do some work shit, so I gotta look for a while. Alright, not a problem. We're probably close to wrapping up stream anyway. I was gonna like end it after the festival. Get into to have confidence. I don't want to dance with that fucking guy. What am I? Fucking gay? I'm a little busy. I'm not asking this bitch. Am I doing it right? Sure. There's a flower king. There must be a flower king. Yeah, your fucking mom. They should make the seniors dance this year. I bet they'd love it. Yeah, I bet the guy in the fucking wheelchair would love dancing, Abigail. Vincent asked me to dance with him. Isn't that cute? You should dance with Dance with the little boy. Do you have a successful salmonberry harvest? I picked enough to make a sweet and tangy jelly. I brought some today for everyone to taste. Linus, did you come in the jelly? We should go hiking in these woods someday. I bet there's mushrooms. Yes, dear. I actually like how they add deer since I'm married. That's a nice touch. Ask Leah to be my dance partner. Finally, I was starting to get worried you wanted to dance with someone else. What the fuck you mean? We made a vow of marriage. I'd never cheat on you. Currently. Anyway. So, I don't know why I said that. It's an asshole thing. I think Lewis is going to ask me to dance with him. Tell me when you're ready to start the ceremony. Yeah, let's start this shit. We ran it about sports for too long. Everyone's in like a fancy suit except for me. I feel left out. What the fuck? Why am I like out of sync with everybody? Jesus took long enough. Listen, Jason, you had two fucking guys with the tism talking about one of their tism hyperfixations, all right? Like, you can't get me talking about fucking baseball or sports in general, and you can't get Snow talking about, like, hockey, apparently. More like the tardation. Yeah, that's what the tism is. The tism, the tardation, it's, you know, potato, potato, tomato, tomato, like, type shit. My wife's all tuckered out from dancing with me. No, one is brain dead, the other is hyperfixated. Yeah, and we're hyperfixated while being brain dead. We can fucking multitask, Jason. Jesus. Book's over in town today, but I don't care about that because this is the end of the stream. When you're done streaming, Jared's on. Oh, fuck. Oh, my legs. My legs hurt a lot. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. I could use the raid points. Yeah, I don't see why not. We could raid the good Jared. Give me 1 second. Let me just... All right, there we go. So that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for Jason and Snow Pirate and Lolo and Johnny for joining the chat. Johnny, thank you so much once again for the follow. I want to say that again. Thank you for the follow, Johnny. We're only 38 away from 150. Can we reach it by the end of the year? I kind of don't think so, but it would be very nice if we could. Hoping we can get there. And Snow Pirate, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months, tier 1. It's like almost half a year. So true. So real. So real. And thank you for yapping with me about weird shit in baseball conferences and football conferences and fucking hockey and all that good shit. And yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave a follow, help out the channel, chat and all that good stuff. You can join my Discord to be notified of when I go live on there, and also just when I post schedules and what the schedule looks like for each week. I stream basically every week, almost Wednesdays and Fridays every week, but Fridays might be changing depending on a couple certain things, because I don't know if Bendu is gonna, if me and her are going to start recording Sonic again, because it's another project that we're both trying to get back to doing. But yeah, it's basically every week I stream at least twice. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Follow me on Twitch to catch these live. And yeah, that's basically it. So we're going to go ahead and raid the good Jared. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to leave a follow. All that good stuff. Going to hockey raid. That's right. I completely forgot completely forgot to put raid messages. Just type raccoon raid and put the fucking gun emoji. I don't feel like typing out that shit. But yeah, thank you all so much for dumpster diving with us tonight, and I hope to see you all again next week. Or actually, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming Me-Side tomorrow. I almost forgot about that. Me-Side tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. Probably like midday, 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish, something. I don't know. I'll update stream. Gooning to hockey raid, give us your trash. Honestly, yes, that's the fucking message we'll use. Gooning to hockey. Let's fucking go. All right. We're raiding now. Thank you for watching. Bye.